Hello, good evening. How are we all doing? Bit of a late start for me, isn't it? 7 o'clock, what's going on? Can you hear me okay? Can you see me okay? Let me get settled in here. Flight sim hype! I should probably put the route in the title, shouldn't I? That's what I should have done. Kay Lassing, 11 months up, thank you Kay Lassing. Audio, video, good. That's what we want to hear. That's what we want to hear. Watching in class. I don't know. Somebody said, oh, epic music on the start of the stream, and I'm thinking, yeah, epic music, and then you get me, and you're like, what? Newty505, 2 months support, thank you, Newty. You can hear me perfectly. Yay! We are in Stansted, I think. That's where we're meant to be. That's where we are, hopefully. Flying low Stansted. I nicked one of the EasyJet stands, I think, by the look of it, although they're ad hoc over there, but it seems to be dominated by EasyJet. But I'm not flying EasyJet because I flew that last time. The graphics are so bad, I know, Seneca. Jeez. Awful. S. Reeves, 13 months support. Thank you, S. Reeves. Crazy Gigs, 10 months. Lurching Worldwide, 13 months. Thank you so much, guys. Yeah, I've got a list of mods, Dragons. If you look at my mod spreadsheet, there's a tab for each game, and you'll see a P3D tab. A lot of the mods will work on FSX as well as P3D. You need to check the details. Like each mod's different. Sometimes they make a P3D one, sometimes they don't. I don't know whether you've got FSX or P3D. No, it's not live, says Dennisman. Lol. Even McBone. Hey, Pieman. You've subbed for 1 billion months, Science Guy. Have you really? D Marshall 93, 11 month support. Thank you, D Marshall. It's got quite big winglets. I would actually agree with that. It's got massive winglets. They really are huge. I mean, the size of that thing there is what? About half the size of the main body? That's huge. I reckon that's got to be 3 meters, 2 to 3 meters high. That's a pretty big winglet. They're not oversized. The aircraft is accurate. Hope the wife's doing okay, Parman. Yeah, she's improving. She's definitely back on her feet, moving around now. Can we see the controller you're using? Not easily. I'm not going to pick it up. If you just Google Thrustmaster Warthog, you can see pictures that way. Guys, before we get going, we need to say a massive congrats. We need to say a massive congratulations to somebody. That certain person might be Stephen Kibberton, who got partnered yesterday. Twitch partnership hype! Can we drop a GG on Stephen Kibberton for getting partnership? It's been a long time coming, but he thoroughly deserves it, and it's awesome to see. I was present when it went live, when it happened, so that was cool. Van Laken, 11 months. Thank you, Van Laken. Dreaming of being a pilot, Squirrel? No, I just like Sims. There's nothing more sinister than that. I like simulation. It's fun. Let's have a look around this side. The sun is just about rising here. Look at that cloner train going past. Right, I'm trying out something new tonight. I've installed FS to Crew, right? FS to Crew, which reminds me I should probably have hard muted this thing. I think I've loaded the panel state, haven't I? Yeah, so because I've loaded the panel state, I can bravely bring up FS to Crew. There it is. Right, first of all, let me hard mute that. Now, I'm a complete noob with this thing, so this is going to be hilarious. Let's turn the lock off. You can see it every time I say something, it's trying to process what I'm saying. Hi from California, how you doing? Is Matt or Steve there? What do you mean? Are they worse, sorry? No, I'm on my own flying. I just thought I'd jump in the cockpit. I've been playing with FS to Crew for a couple of hours and trying to get it to work, and it's kind of weird and fun. It adds a bit of depth, but I'm a complete noob with it, so things are going to go horribly wrong, but that's going to be funny, probably. Well, funny for you, I'll be in like, ah! I might end up just turning it off and be like, forget about this. It's behind the top bar. Yeah, I mean, it actually doesn't matter if you see it or not, to be fair. I can put it anywhere. I'll be hiding it mostly anyway. I've just got it down there while I just show you what it's gonna do. Before start procedure is what the next thing is going to be. Before start procedure, but I've got to program the FMC in first. Hello from Australia. Hello, Sharpen Up Gaming. How you doing, sir? I'll rage at FS Crew soon. Oh, it's guaranteed. It's guaranteed that I'm going to rage at this thing. Hello from insert place here, Seneca. Do you not know where you live? Stephen Kibberton. Sorry, but the person you are trying to send your message to is not available right now. Please try again later. But thank you, Squirrel, and everyone in the Nut House for the awesome support. Steve, you are most welcome, sir. You worked for it. You deserve it. You got it, and I was there. I'm just so pleased I was there for it. But thank you very much. I know you was absolutely. When it happened, when Steve got partnership yesterday, if you want to watch it, you can watch the highlight, guys. There is a highlight for it on his channel, and if you watch it, you'll hear it in his voice. He's just absolutely. I just imagine him like this, just shaking like a leaf, because the chat went mental and people were subbing and sending him messages, and he just went absolutely crazy. It was hilarious. I'm just glad I was there for it, to be honest. That guy from California, 15-month support. Thank you, that guy from California. You just got home from work at Costco in Sheffield. Took you 1.5 hours to get home on Rotherham on public transport. Okay, is that good? I have no idea. Can you play it now? Can you play? Yeah, you're gonna hear FS to Crew in a minute when I unmute it and start telling it things. He was going crazy. He had his Top Gun music on, and at one point he had to turn the microphone off for a couple of minutes just to calm himself down. I can imagine him turning the microphone off and going, "Holy, what just happened?" Turn the mic back on. Okay. Your recent trains and video was awesome. Thank you, Squirrel's awesome. Right, I'm going to crack on with this. Oh, we can get a coffee, by the way. We can order a coffee from the ground crew in FS to Crew. I'll be doing that later. So anyway, let's reset that barrow. 1031 in Stansted right now. Blimey. Cracking weather we're having here. Spec Silent Sean, 11 months of support. Thank you, Spec Silent Sean. Right, let me have a look at my flight plan here. I have done a flight plan already. Here's one I prepared earlier. Lol. Send us a link for the reaction. I'll let Steve post it. If Steve wants to post a link to the highlight, that's fine. He can paste it in there and you can see it. Look at it translating what I'm saying up here. Every time I say something, it's going, ooh, because the voice recognition's active. You've flown from Stansted, so have I. It's my kind of local airport. Stansted's my nearest, then Gatwick, and then Heathrow. Anyway, let's get this show on the road. Where are we going from today? We're going EGSS to Eham. We're going to head over to Schiphol. I can't remember if I've installed the Schiphol scenery. I don't think I have. So we're probably going to get default scenery when we get over there, because I don't think I did it. But we shall see. DLH 1117 is our flight today. DLH 11. What did I say? 97. There we go. Just a tip, Paul. We can't see the window because it's behind your barrier. What window do you mean? What window? If you mean that window, you should be able to see it. Is that the window you mean? Last year, when you went to London, you landed at Stansted Airport, Butler. Yeah, it's weird. It's called London Stansted. Does anybody know the cost index for Lufthansa? I'm going to put 30 in, but I honestly don't know. It's called London Stansted, but it's kind of... it's like 40 minutes outside of London, so it's... Unlike Heathrow and Gatwick, that are located very, very close to London. Stansted's actually quite a distance out, really. We cannot see the bar. It doesn't matter. The bar is just... I'll turn it off anyway when I get going. The bar is more for me just to make sure that what I'm saying is getting translated and understood correctly. Woot IRC connection for the win, Anna. You've IRC'd yourself in, have you? What's our cruise? Our cruise is flight level 270 at minus 45. FL 270 at minus 45. All good. Let's go to the next page. Block. Now let me have a look at the fuel. The fuel, release fuel, is 4.1 tons. That's with an extra half a ton of fuel. So I'm probably going to go... Actually, I haven't loaded my fuel over here yet. Which is a bit silly of me, because I should probably have done that first. Let me do this first. Luton is a busy airport. Yeah, Luton is sort of north middle of London. Like 12 o'clock position, if you like. Any opinions on London Luton Port? I don't think I've flown outside of Luton. Flown out of Luton. I don't think I've ever been to that airport in real life. Luton is a naff airport. What about Southend? Now, Southend is relatively new in terms of it being like a passenger jet kind of runway. It's coming up on ever since Stobart Group bought the land, they actually run the place. And they're, obviously advertised it quite a bit, and they're getting more people to fly out of it. But I've never flown through there. Somebody who did said it was really like 20 minutes through check-in and security. It was an absolute breeze. But I suspect that's because it's quite small at the moment. It'll only ever have its one runway. There's no room around it to build another one, so it's not going to get any bigger. Flight sim hype! What am I doing? What am I doing? I'm doing my passengers. I need to stop chatting with you people. Now then, where's the passengers? 122 plus 1 pax. Okay. 122. Pax is 122. Cargo is... Payload is 14.8 tons. 14.8 tons. Our fuel is... I'm going to do 4. Did I say 4.2? Release fuel's 4.1. Yeah, I'm going to do 4.2. Just gives a little bit more. I'm going to insta-load that. 4.2 up here. The fuel. So I can now tell this thing that we've got 4.2. For some reason it can't work it out itself. There you go. I'm here. You can begin now. Welcome, Koomdoom. Either Killjoy. Good evening, Paul. Pilot Paul, sorry. Gotta love a surprise Wednesday stream. Got my I like to sim it top and hoodie today. You lucky, lucky person. And they're amazing. Wore them all day. First donation, Nathan Killjoy. Thank you so much, Nathan. I've seen a couple of people have got their t-shirt and stuff, and mine, I don't even know if they've dispatched. I'll be honest with you. I hope I get mine soon, but congrats. Thank you for getting that. Hope you enjoy it, sir. It sounds like you really are enjoying it. Excuse me. Right, now while we've done that, we should probably... I wonder if GSX will work at this location. Ah. Request boarding. Let's request boarding, shall we? Now, I haven't got a jetway or an airstare, so I'm a bit of a problem here, to be honest. I don't think GSX is going to install one either. It only puts the rear one in there. Remember to operate the jetway. I can't! There is no jetway! It doesn't work. Oh, it does work. What? It moved. I saw it flinch. Did you see that? It kind of moved, but it doesn't know how to get over here. That's kind of weird. Something's a little bit broken. Yeah, so the reason I'm streaming now, guys, by the way, the reason I'm streaming now is because I can't stream Friday. I've had to change my plans slightly. So, I'm going to Insomnia at this weekend, as you probably know. And they moved my streaming slot to 10 till 12 AM on Saturday, so I've got to be there on the Friday now. Hence why things have kind of changed. Flight plan. Right, flight plan. Let me have a look at my flight plan here. EGSS. Right, there we go. That's quite an interesting looking takeoff. This will be fun to program. EGSS. Departing out of runway. Mr. Connor 875. 11-month support. Thank you, Connor. We are departing out of runway 22 today. I think I chose 22 because we've got a 180 wind at Stansted currently. Although it's not a particularly strong one. Good evening if you're just joining us. Are you still doing Sunday night trucking? Yeah, my plan is to come back. I should be home for early afternoon on Sunday. So that'll give me a couple of hours to kind of prep. So Sunday night trucking should be fine. But there won't be a Friday or Saturday stream now. Just looking at my flight plan here. CLN8R. That's that one. CLN8R. Looks good. Okay. Then we want to go direct to Lamzo. So I think CLN8R, then CLN, which we've got there. If we punch in Lamzo arrival, it should hopefully hook up and we can remove the discontinuity. A project cars, then a pop-up came that Paul was streaming. What, as in your Steam? Nice. Thursday Farming Sim. Yep, we've still got Farming Sim. The sub should have had a message about that. We've got a Thursday Farming Sim, and then that'll be, the next one will be Sunday Night Trucking, basically. Right, let me find Lamzo on here. Where are you, sir? Uh-oh, hang on. I might have to put Lamzo in directly. We've got a Lambs 1S transition. What runway are we coming in on? Runway 18 right. Let's skip all. Okay. ILS 18 right. That'll do. This doesn't look right somehow. There we go. Lambs 1A. That's correct. Have we got a transition at all? I don't think we have, no. Okay, let's have a look at that. Yeah, we've got Lamzo now. It's there. That's fine. Okay, let's get rid of that discontinuity. Hopefully this is now set up. Let's have a quick flick through. We've got another one. Always like a nice disco. How can you join this game? Looks like you need to be a part to play it. That's kind of what you're saying, to be honest. It's a simulator, so so you kind of do need to be a pilot to play it. If you just want an arcade flight game, you're probably better off. I don't know, what could you play? War Thunder, something like that. Even Battlefield. You can fly around in jets in Battlefield and not worry about any of this stuff. You're better off with one of those, to be honest. This is a sim, so it is a bit more in depth. It all depends what you're looking for, sir. Hang on, I've missed a few messages. I do apologise. I need to read them in order. Lurching Worldwide, I got my I Like to Sim It t-shirt, hoodie. I got my Like to Sim It hoodie today, just in time to go in case for insomnia. Well done to Steve again, and thank you for being awesome, Squirrel. Thank you very much, Lurching Worldwide. I'm glad you got your hoodie, sir. Congrats on that. That's awesome. Waiting for you to close doors. Wait a second. Close it. Close left aft door. Probably wants the front closing as well. And then we had Ewan Mira. Hi, Paul. How are you? I have one question. What is the difference between the academic license and the professional license apart from the large gulf in price? Basically, the academic license, you have to be in full-time education, I think, or teaching students, something like that. You need to read on what that exactly means, academic. The academic also includes a watermark on the screen somewhere, I don't know where. And you're not allowed to use it for professional purposes. So if you were teaching people, for example, to fly using it, you can't use it because it's professional. You need that because you're earning money effectively. Also, if you make videos or stream, you need a professional And if you're a professional, you need professional. It's kind of something along those lines. I'm not really well versed on it. I know that I need professional. You have to work out what you need. That's the problem. Who's coming to the Asus booth to see Paul at I-56? Slater. Slater's the XSplit guy. He's going to be at the Asus booth. You'll be able to meet him in person. He'll be the one sat there with XSplit running, and he'll be kind of configuring it all and stuff. And I'll be at the Asus booth. So yeah, if you come into the Insomnia on Saturday, meet us at the Asus booth, or Asus, if you want to call them like that. I shall be there at 10 o'clock till 12 o'clock streaming on Saturday. And then after 12 o'clock, we're doing whatever, basically. That's the plan. Yomira Perry. Hi, Paul. Been a while since I donated now, and I can't think of a better thing to put in here than a shameless request that you fly to Landvetter Airport, DOT, Sweden. Have a wonderful stream, everybody. Okay, Perry. We'll see what we can do, sir. We'll have a look at the plan later. I have no other plan right now than going to Schiphol. After Schiphol, maybe we'll go to Denmark. Maybe we'll go to Sweden. I don't know. We'll see how it goes, shall we? There are literally hundreds of blinking, beeping and flashing lights. Blinking, beeping, flashing. They're all flashing and blinking. I can't stand it anymore. I know where that's from. I know that's from. Is that Airplane? Something like that, I think. I definitely know it. Anonymous! No! Use your Twitch name, dude. I don't know who it's from now. Paul. There should be a disco after the arrival runway. It represents the go-around if required. You just deleted it. Lol. Did I really? Uh-oh. Did I actually do that? That was my bad. End of flight plan. Have I broke this? No, I've not. EHAM right. Okay. Yeah, fine. Well, I won't be doing a go-around because I'm just going to one-shot it. Thank you, whoever that was from. Alright, I think we've got the flight plan punched in. So that's looking good. In a minute, I'm going to turn on FS to crew and all hell's going to break loose. I'm not even joking. Performance page. We are going to go flaps 1 here. 145, 145, 146. Interesting. Transition altitude is going to be 10k out of the UK. So we'll change that. Next phase. Flex 2 temps 52 degrees. We have to know this stuff because when we go through the FS to crew checklist, he'll ask us these. Roy X Croppers, 2 months support. Thank you, Roy. 188 is a long runway with a nice looking taxi, so you have time to plant it down. It is quite a big one. Isn't it like 3.2 kilometers or something? Maybe even longer than that. I think I should have time to plant it on the ground. Is there anything I've not done here? I've got a feeling I've forgotten something. I've just got this awful niggling feeling that I've forgotten something. Perf and knits. We've done flight plan. We've done the perf. Let me just go through the pages on perf. Can you please shout if I've missed something, guys? Something important. Perf and knit. We've done the inits. Don't know what data's for anyway. Radnav. I don't use Radnav, actually. Not at the moment, anyway. In P3D, can you fly anywhere? Yep, you can indeed. You forgot to depressurize the cabin at altitude. Lol. Did you fuel? Yeah, we took on 4.2 tons of fuel. We've not started the APU yet, so we're not actually burning any fuel. So I think we're good for that. We need to shut these doors. Cargo doors now. I believe all the passengers are on board. If we had a jetway, I'd get rid of it, but we don't. Did you give passengers the Jaffa Cakes and Yazoo milkshake? That only happens when we get in the air, you know. We don't start that on the ground. Right, here we go. So this is where it's going to get fun and interesting. Because now I'm going to start trying to coerce FS to crew into doing something useful. Okay. So, before start of checklist is the first thing we're going to be doing. Let me just get that on the first frequency 4.2 kilograms. Okay, bar F set. I think we're alright for the moment. We probably need to go perf in a second so that we can see the numbers. An unexpected time for a stream, indeed. Okay, I'm going to disable the hard mute now. The volume's turned up, so we should... Let me just config. Actually, you know what? Let me just check where we are here. I think I need a straight pushback out of this. Because instead of getting GSX to push us back... Uh-oh. Is that GSX? Instead of getting GSX to push us back, I'm going to try and get this thing to push us back. And for that, you need to set the config, if I remember. So, let's see here. Pre-flight. Oh, where do we set the pushback? Tail left, tail straight. Distance 48 feet. 48 foot pushback? Is that going to push us into the aircraft behind, do you think? Yeah, so we don't want to, we want a straight pushback here. So we'll just have to hope that works. Let's do that. Are you ready for this? This is going to get funny now. I've only tried this like once, and I've only tested it, so this is probably going to go horribly wrong. So I believe what we do is we say before start checklist to the line, something like that. Let's see if he listens to this. Before start checklist to the line. No. Before start procedure.
Captain, external power is still connected.
Sorry! Don't shout at me! Alright, let me just mute that a second. So he wants external power to be disconnected, which is interesting because in order to do that I need to start the APU. So maybe he means we're supposed to do the APU before we do the checklist. That what you think? Why are there so many EasyJet planes? It's Stansted! They own the place! I don't know. Right, I think he wants the APU on, so we're going to have to do that first. So... let's get the APU fired up, let's get the beacon on. And then we shall disconnect ground power in a second. I believe you can get this thing to disconnect the ground power, hang on. Before start checklist. Okay. I did have this before. There's a... oh man, I can't find it now. Right. Let's just get the APU going. APU is on. We can now disconnect the ground power. No, 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 no. I need to put the bleed on. No. Oh god. I think I just messed it up. I didn't click the start button. What an absolute derp. Sorry, this FS2 crew is throwing me slightly. Bay on Wheels with a new subscription. Welcome to the Nighthouse, Bay on Wheels. Thank you for subscribing, sir. Can we give him a massive nutty welcome, guys? Let FS2 crew start the APU. I should have done that. This is it. I've got to get into a different mindset with this thing. Thank you for your support, Bayon, and welcome to the Nighthouse, sir. Appreciate your support. What is the route? We're going to Eham at some point when I can get this thing to work. Okay, let me do that again. We've now got... we don't need to bleed yet, do we? Oh, God. Why is the APU not up and running? This is going so well. We have got power. There we go. Had to have the bleed turned on. Right, we're on APU now. So, let me just disconnect ground power, which I've done. And we'll try that again. Let's bring up this thing. Before start procedure. That didn't work. Before start procedure.
Captain, external power is still connected.
Ground to crew? Nope. Crew to ground? What is it you say? I've lost the command. Wait a second. I need to find it. What is it you say? You say something to ground, you say. Oh, ground from combat the ground crew. Ground from cockpit. There you go. Ground from cockpit.
Go ahead.
Please disconnect external power.
Roger. Disconnecting the GPU.
I'm us and noob at FS to crew, guys, so we're going to be hitting for some hilarity tonight. Just to let you know, this is my first time using it. This is going to go seriously badly. Right, so I think he's left the wheel chocks. How do we get him to remove the wheel chocks? Can we get him to remove the wheel chocks?
Captain, the GPU is now disconnected.
Thank you. How do we get parking brake and chocks released? No. Do we have to do that, or can we get them to remove that? Parking brake and chocks. Can we tell him to remove the chocks, or do I have to do it? Let's just do it. Ground services. Wheel chocks. Wait a sec, is the parking brake on? Traffic cones, let's get rid of them. Wheel chocks, let's get rid of them. Okay. Should we try it again? Before start procedure.
Okay.
Okay, he just said okay. I want him to do something now. Why did he just say okay to me? Let me have a look at my list. Captain's flows. Right, MCDU pace, perf. Before start checklist to the line. Is that what I say? Before start checklist to the line. That's what we say, isn't it? Okay, let's try that. Before start checklist to the line.
Before start checklist down to the line. Cockpit preparation.
Completed.
Completed. Gear pins and covers.
Removed.
Signs.
On. On. Not alt, you idiot. On. Checked. On. On.
Ideas.
I haven't got any. Nav.
Fuel quantity.
4,180 kilograms.
Takeoff data.
Set.
Baro ref.
1030 set.
1030 set. Before start checklist completed to the line.
Why did he ask me if I've got any ideas? He just went, ideas? What? None? Let me mute that. I don't want him responding to me. Oh dear. He's got some strange accent going on. You have to say it with more confidence. I'm the captain. Yes, I have to sound confident. I need to talk in a sinister or stern voice. Yes. Ideas? Lots of them. Shadwell, 2014, 11-month support. Thank you, Shadwell. I know he means ADIRs. Good grief. Damn. He says ideas. He pronounces it wrong. ADIRs is what he should say, not ideas. Seatbelts. Yeah, we need to do that in a second. We're going to need them. Lol. They should definitely be on. They should not be on auto. Don't know why they're off. Ah, dear. What are we on next? We're on before start checklist. I think. Before start checklist down to line. Yeah, then we've got before start below line. Let's do that one. ADIR's pronounced ideas. Not in my world, it's not. Hickory UK, 10-month support. Thank you, Hickory. Before start checklist below the line.
Before start checklist below the line. Windows and doors.
Closed.
Closed. Beacon.
On.
Checked.
Checked. On.
Checked.
On. On.
Checked.
On.
Thrust levers.
Idle.
Parking brake.
Set.
Before start checklist complete.
This thing is a real problem with me saying on. It keeps saying alt or alt. On. Stupid thing. Right, pushback and engine start. Here we go. Now we can do some pushback. I knew this would be funny. Right. Cockpit to ground.
Go ahead.
We are ready for pushback and engine start.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. The pin has been inserted. The beacon is rotating. Engine intakes are clear. And the chocks have been removed. Release the parking brake, please, and stand by to start number 2.
Brake set.
Okay, Captain, the tug is removed, and I'll see you on the left-hand side with the pin.
What?
Checked.
Oh, stop checking things. What's he checking now? Okay, is this guy going to push us back or not? Set parking brakes immediately. GSX is freaking out. Oh, dear. GSX and FS crew don't like each other. Right, I'm releasing parking brake. Why is he not pushing me back? We should be getting pushed back. Lol. Should we try that again? Brakes released.
Roger on the brakes. Start the push, and you'll clear the start engine number 2.
Who's knocking on the door? Who's knocking? You can't come in. I'm starting my engines. Go away. My God.
Pushback is complete. Set parking brakes, please.
Wait, what, dude? You've not pushed me back anything. What do you mean pushback's complete? Hello 123T2 with a new subscription. Thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the Nut House. Hello. Thank you for supporting the channel, dude. Welcome to the great community. I saw the nutty welcome. Is it a knock-knock joke? I don't know. Maybe I should have just got GSX to push me back. It thinks it's pushed me back and it really hasn't. Should I get GSX to do it? Oh no, I can't now because the engines are running. I'm just going to go for a standard pushback. That didn't work very well. Blackwave UK, 2 months of support. Thank you, Blackwave. Now, when I installed it, it said that if you've got GSX, just tick the box to say you've got GSX and they'll work together. But that's just not happening. It's not happening at all. Oh, I should have done something on the hang on, after start procedure. It's all right. We've got an after start procedure to get through. Uh-oh, crew engine start. Dang it, I missed that one. Let's go to the next one. After start procedure. We'll ignore that one. Chris94, 10 months support. Thank you, Chris. How far back do we need to be, do you think? And there's the middle line. "48 feet isn't far enough." We're not getting pushed back 48 feet. That didn't work. It didn't push us back anything. I think that'll do. I'll set the parking brake on there. Okay. That's fine. Let's do that. Right. What have we got? After start checklist. Or after start procedure, I guess. After start procedure.
Check. Flaps 1 plus F.
Flaps 1 plus F. Is he going to set that to norm? He's supposed to go engine mode selected to norm and then turn the APU bleed off. That's what he's supposed to do. Yeah, I know the speed brake's on, dude. He's supposed to have just changed that, and he didn't. What else did he not do? APU bleed is supposed to go off at this point. Engine anti-ice, wing anti-ice, ABU, master switch as required. How do we get him to turn that off? I want him to do it. Oh, that's what I do. Okay. Oh, I have to do this, do I? Fine. Fine, I'll do all that then. If he's going to be a lazy about it, I'll do it. He did the PM flow, got you. Ah, I see. I say after start procedure, then then I do the rest of it. I get you. Okay, what are we on? We're on after start checklist now. Let's see what he has to say about this. Wait a minute. Pitch trim? We're not setting pitch trim. Okay. After start checklist.
After start checklist. Anti-ice.
Off.
ECAM status.
Checked.
Pitch trim.
Set.
Rudder trim.
0.
After start checklist complete.
Okay, that's that bit done. I'm not sure when he says pitch trim set. You don't set the pitch on this, do you? There's no pitch trim to set on the Airbus. I'm not really sure what he means by that one. That's a bit confusing. Alright, flight control procedure. Let's do a control check. After start checklist. Flight controls check.
Ready.
Okay, let's put it on the...
Checked.
Don't lie to me, you didn't check anything. I can't read it. Flight control. Oh, he's already done it. That's very clever. Okay, so if I pull this back now...
Full up. Full down. Neutral. Full left. Full right. Neutral.
Rudder.
Full left. Full right. Neutral.
This is cool. Right, that's that done. Right, taxiing. Taxi clearance obtained. Let's say we have. Nose light to taxi. Let's do that. Parking brake off. Okay. Clear on the left.
Clear on the right.
Fair dues. I should probably work out where we're going now. I use a Thrustmaster Warthog, dude. So we are taking off. Taking off out of runway 22, aren't we? Ask for a ham sandwich. Don't worry, I'm going to play with all that when we get up in the air. I'm definitely going to be doing all that. Let's see where we are here. Can't quite see. If I look at the plan, runway 22, I think we turn into the right. We're going to go via Juliet. Yep. I'm not exactly... What bay are we in? Are we in Alpha West? I'm not 100% sure. No, I'm not flying EasyJet. I'm flying Lufthansa, dude. There's a lot of EasyJets at Stansted. It is definitely true. But I decided to break the mold and fly Lufthansa. The TXS Bandit, 2 months of support. Thank you, TXS. You thought Lufthansa was on strike? I don't know anything about that. Not for me, they're not. Lol. Hang on, it says east. Trying to get my bearings exactly.
Hi there, flight deck. Okay, thanks for letting me know. Captain, the cabin is secure.
Thank you. The cabin's secure, apparently. It's all good. It's Juliet's Bravo. Ah, yeah, we need to turn left here. Juliet Bravo. You decided to put 1.5 teaspoons of granules in my coffee, in your coffee. That's a strong coffee. When we get airborne, should I order tea or coffee? I haven't decided. Paul, Boeing, soon everybody's doing Airbus. Yeah, I've no doubt that Steve will want me to do Boeing. I'm very rusty on the Boeing, I must admit. Now, if I've got this right, then I think we can hang a left here or the next one to get onto runway 22. So we'll go for the next one. It's a little bit easier. Order tea, please. Yeah, there's 22 over there. I should have been doing my takeoff checklist to the line. We'll do that in a second. Death Coffee has 200% more caffeine. No thanks, dude. There's enough caffeine in coffee as it is for me. Don't need any more. Keeper of Arcane Law 66 with 9 months of support. Thank you, Keeper. Alright. Let's do this. I think for this I need to have the perf page up. Yes, I do. This is slightly more difficult. We'll see what happens. Before takeoff, checklist to the line.
Before takeoff checklist down to the line. Flight controls.
Checked.
Checked. Flight instruments.
Checked.
Checked. Briefing.
Confirmed.
Are you sure about that? Flap setting.
Config 1 plus F.
Config 1 plus F. V1, VR, V2, flex temp.
V1 145, VR 145, V2 146, flex temp 52 degrees. Try that again. V1 145, VR 145, V2 146, flex temp is 52 degrees. What's up with this guy? Has he got a cotton wool in his ear? What am I doing wrong? Checked. Oh my god. V1 145, VR 145, V2 146, Toga. What is wrong with him? Cornwall Boy 16 months and Bowman 19 months. Thank you guys. I've said checked. The co-pilot's hard of hearing. You're not kidding. Checked. V1 145. VR 145. Wait, that, look what it's saying at the top. It's saying match point. It's absolutely messing up. V2 145, Toga. Oh my god. How do I get him to go past this? Pass. Checked. Complete. So V-rotate instead of VR. I'm looking at what the example says. V1 145. VR 145. V2 146. Flex temp is 52 degrees.
V1 is 145. V rotate is 145. V2 is 146. And for the flex temp we have 52 degrees. ATC.
Checked. Complete. What do we need to say for ATC? There's no thing here. He's not supposed to say ATC. Cabin crew, seats for departure. I've no idea. He said ATC. What am I supposed to say at this point? Set.
ECAM memo.
I'm not kidding. This is not in the document. This is not in the document. ECAM memo. Checked. Set.
Before takeoff checklist completed to the line.
I'm not joking, guys. That is not in this document. But anyway. Cabin crew, seats for departure. He just did a whole bunch of stuff. I have no idea what he just did. Let's have a look. He put the strobes on. He didn't put the runway light on yet. The landing lights are not on. He's not done that. Maybe he'll do that in a second. Before takeoff below the line. So we get clearance now. This is hilarious. This is so much fun. Right, let's try the next one. Let's try the below the line and see if he does the next bit. Before takeoff checklist below the line.
Before takeoff checklist below the line. Cabin crew.
Advised.
TCAS.
T-A-R-A. T-A-R-A.
Engine mode selector.
Normal.
PAX.
Are we supposed to turn them off at this point? I can't remember the procedure. Do we turn the engine bleeds off at this point for takeoff? Creepy Zoe, hi Paul and chat. Thanks for a great stream. This is quite funny to watch. Have a great flight. Yeah, you enjoy yourself. I'll be all stressed about it. Thank you, Creepy Zoe. Are we supposed to say on at this point? Just bleeds on, I guess. Okay, let's try it on then. On.
Checked.
On.
Before takeoff checklist complete.
He doesn't understand it when I say on. Okay, here we go. So the next bit is takeoff procedure. Takeoff procedure.
Check.
So we need to start the chrono. Chrono's now working. Do you mind a 10-month support? Thank you so much. Thrust levers, chrono on. Has he actually set this yet? Oh, landing lights are on. Look at that. No way. Impressive, dude. Guy's actually doing something. He's deaf as a post, but he's actually quite useful. Let's do this. Right, do not rotate before the first officer calls rotate, or the mode will not change to initial climb. Oh my god. And I'm going to get him to do the gear up as well if I can. We'll take off in a minute. Okay. Is there anything else I need to do here before I unmute this guy? Let's get rid of that. Let's power up. Climb.
Checked.
Flex. Toga.
Checked. Thrust set. .100 knots. V1. Rotate.
Rotate. Gear up.
Positive rate of climb. Gear up.
Flex. Hang on, we're not
Gear
quite...
up.
What do you mean gear up? You should have already done that. What the hell? Why did you only just turn the gear up? Autopilot 1 on.
Autopilot 1 on.
Flaps 0.
Flaps 0.
Okay, I think... Assuming he's not completely screwed that up, I think we're now flying auto. I don't trust this thing. It's so cool, but I don't trust it at all. Wow, nice clouds. Okay. What have we got now? After takeoff, let's do this. Oh, pressed the wrong button. I pressed the wrong button. I pressed autopilot off instead of flipping that guy's mute button. Okay, there we go.
1,000 to go.
Oh crud, I didn't set the... Should have set that to 27. Like a boss. Okay, here we go. After takeoff, checklist to the line.
After takeoff checklist down to the line. Landing gear.
Up. Up. Up.
Checked.
Up.
Checked.
Up.
Checked.
Up. Up. Up.
Checked.
I can't say this any other way. Up. Checked. Up. Restart checklist.
Okay.
After takeoff, checklist to the line.
After takeoff checklist down to the line. Landing gear.
Up.
Checked.
Oh my. Up. 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 Up.
Checked.
This guy just thinks I'm saying alls all the time. What is wrong with him? Let's ignore that one. Let's move on here. Right. Below the line. Let's do the below the line. Let's see if we got better luck on this. Oh dear. Oh, we only do that when we hit 10k, which we're almost at now, so more or less we can do that. This guy doesn't understand me saying up. He keeps going alt. And he keeps going checked. After takeoff, checklist below the line.
After takeoff, checklist below the line. Baro ref.
Set.
Standard set. After takeoff, checklist complete.
Oh my god. This is so stressful. Having this guy was meant to be easier. It's actually worse. Right, has he actually done anything up here? Oh wow, look at this. He's done the landing lights, he's done all these lights here. I think we can now go... Let me get him to do it. I need to learn how to do this. Set seatbelt sign auto. Set seatbelt sign auto. Oh my god, you stupid thing. Seatbelt. Let me have a look at the word. Let me look for the word seatbelt in this document. How do we get him to set the seatbelt? Mr. Coomdon, this is comedy old. Up. Say retracted for the landing gear. No, I'm not saying that. I'm not doing that. Why is there no seat? Here we go, seatbelt. There must be one for this. Mr. Ferretbomb, how you doing, sir? You come to watch me suffer, no doubt. Approach checklist, seatbelts. Ah, here you go. Set the seatbelt... Oh, you have to say the. Wait a second. Set the seatbelt sign to auto.
Seatbelt sign set to auto.
Yes! I win! Okay, I can get it... Let's turn it off first. Okay, seatbelt is on auto. What else do we need to do? I know, let's get ourselves some stuff. Let's get ourselves a cup of tea, shall we? This is hilarious. Let me look for coffee. Okay, how do we get the flight attendant? Press the FA button on the FS to crew main panel. Got you. Josh Rubino! Okay, Paul, here's a Lufthansa pilot, so you need to speak with a German accent. Set the seatbelt to auto, yeah? I like it. Actually, it's on British, though. We could set it to Euro or American. I don't fancy a coffee. Right, here's what we're going to do next. We're going to press the FA button. Flight attendant, watch this. Should we get some lunch?
1, 0, 1, 3, cross-checked. Passing 14,000, checked.
That's great, bro. I'm sorry I wasn't speaking to you, but hey, whatever. Right, I'm going to get some breakfast, and then I'm going to get a cup of tea. Let's try this.
Hello.
You're friendly, aren't you? Some breakfast, please.
Okay, I'll be up in a moment.
Are they always that moody? Jeez! Like, you press the flight attendant button. That's an acceptable alternative. You press the flight attendant button. She goes, hello. It's like, could you not be nice? I'm actually piloting right now. Oh, that wing view. I'm going to turn the display off so it...
Hello gentlemen, I hope these snacks will tide you over.
She's a bit more friendly that time. She just brought me some snacks. I just got some snacks. I win. I asked for breakfast and I got snacks. I'm not sure how that works. Look at that view. That's amazing. That looks so good. Look at the shadow on that cloud. That's awesome. Right, I'm gonna get a coffee. All right, let's get a coffee. So we need to bring up the panel.
Hello.
One coffee and one tea, please.
Okay, I'll be up in a moment.
I like this. We're getting snacks and drinks. Shadwell 2014, Paul. Be easier texting wife for a cup of tea, lol. You know what? I actually want to hook up. I actually want to hook up this thing here to my wife. So I could just go, 1 coffee and a juice, please. And she'll just walk in with a coffee and a juice. Because that would be absolutely splendid. Should be here any second, I think. Hello! Come in!
Hello, gentlemen. Here are your drinks.
Thank you very much. She's a lot more friendly in the cabin than she is when she's on the phone. When she's on the phone, she's a bit stroppy. Let's have a look at the flight plan here. Just want to make sure nothing's completely broken. No, it looks okay. It's all good. What else can we do? We've got some PA stuff. I'm not really sure what that's about. PA stuff. Welcome. Oh, I could have pressed the welcome button. Takeoff delay. Gate return. Cruise. Oh, we should play the cruise message. I might have to turn the volume up on this first. I'm not sure. I think you have to turn this one up to do that. Can you get some booze? I don't think so. What would happen if you ordered several hundred sandwiches? She'd just walk in and go, I brought you your snacks.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, from the flight deck, this is the captain speaking. We have reached our final cruising altitude, and we hope you're all enjoying the flight so far. Just a quick reminder to keep your seatbelts fastened whilst you remain seated, even with the seatbelt lights extinguished, just in case of unexpected turbulence. Other than that, please feel free, sit back, relax, make use of all the facilities aboard the aircraft as you wish. I'll get back to you before we start our descent. Thank you.
That's hilarious. That was the PA thing. What else have we got? Divert, turbulence, A slides and D slides. What? Oh, that's cabin crew. What's an A slide and a D slide? Rejected takeoff. Blimey. You can actually PA that stuff. That's pretty awesome. Co-pilot's talking rubbish. He is actually talking rubbish. It wasn't even at... Hey, Cat Strater, how you doing? It wasn't even at cruise when he did that. 17 months, Cat Strater. Thank you so much, bro. 17 months. Have you really been sub that long? That's amazing. I can't believe that. How far have we got till descent? Oh, here we are. We've only got 35 nautical before we're descending. Not far at all, really. We're going to start thinking about the next flight. Blimey. Right, while we're doing that, let me have a look. What's the next stuff here? Because I've not done any of this. After takeoff, after landing, normal checklist. Need to get the captain's flows for the approach now. Time flies, you're not even kidding. You love this Lufthansa Airbus, is it Aerosoft? Yes, it is. Config, briefing panel. After takeoff. I have no idea how this thing even works on the approach. I've never even done it with FS to crew. Pre-flight event and ground crew dialogues. To inform the FA of an event such as a go-around, use your own words, but you must end your conversation with one of the following phrases. I will keep you updated. Are you kidding me? We can actually do that. How does that work? Let me try this. FA. Uh-oh. No, no, no. I don't want the FA. One juice, please?
Okay, I'll be up in a moment.
I didn't mean to do that. I meant to do a PA. Let me do this. How do I do this? To inform the FA of an event such as a go-around, use your own words, but you must end the conversation with your own phrases. How do I inform them? Oh, do I just do it the normal way? I will keep you updated. Do I just use the FA button, do you think? Because that's not a PA, is it? PA, juice, it all works the same.
Hello, gentlemen. Here are your drinks.
Thank you. Thank you. She didn't even say you're welcome. Hang on, we need to come down to... we'll come down to 5k shortly. Let me try this. I'm going to try pressing the FA button, and then I'm going to talk to her and then say, I'll keep you informed. Let's see what she says.
Hello.
Oh, hi there. My co-pilot is completely deaf. He may have died. I will keep you updated.
Okay, thank you for the update. Would you please let me know if anything changes?
Will do. Roger. Thank you. Oh, that's hilarious. You can say anything to her and then just say, I'll keep you updated, or I'll keep you informed, or I'll keep you in the loop. And she's like, okay. I might have to switch the voice back in a minute and just go to like the American or something, or the Euro. Blue Eyes NL, 18 month support. Thank you, Blue Eyes. 1.5 years of support. Thank you, sir. Right, flight control. Oh, God. That's the flight control unit stuff. That's the heading stuff. FMA callouts. Toga, thrust level, speed, Mach. There's like a million commands. It's crazy. Overhead panel. I need to print out some laminated things for this. I can't remember all these. Right, we're almost at top of descent now. You are cleared to disconnect and go to hand signals. You can actually say that. Right, flows, here we go, captain's flows. Scroll down before pushback and engine after start. Taxi, done all that. Before takeoff, initial climb, cruise. Okay, we've done all that. What's this thing still on? It's on approach now. Right, descent preparation, approach. Landing elevation check. FMGS prepare, auto breakers required. Run the approach briefing by either using the briefing panel or speak, are you ready for the approach brief? Then speak, any questions? Alright, we'll do that in a minute. Oh dear. Why is your co-pilot dead and deaf? Well, every time I try to say on, he keeps thinking I'm saying alt. There's something completely broken with that. I don't think I've got the scenery for Schiphol installed, but we'll see. I don't know what the default Schiphol looks like. Probably not very good. Do a descent PA. Yeah, alright, let's do that then. Have we got one? Do a PA descent. Cruise. Takeoff. Turbulence divert. We don't have a descent PA. We've only got a cruise one. Oh, top of descent. Oh, there we go.
Hello again from the flight deck. This is the captain once again. We are just about to start our descent and the seatbelt signs will be coming on shortly. I would just like to say it has been our pleasure to have you aboard the aircraft with us today. We hope you've enjoyed the flight and we're looking forward to seeing you all again in the very near future. I'd also like to wish you all a safe and a pleasant onward journey. Thank you.
Should go to the Arctic Circle to see how low the sun is. I would imagine it'd be pretty low. As in, almost like set, because it is winter and we're almost near the zenith, aren't we? Do you use a custom Schiphol? I just said I don't know. I have got it. I don't know if I installed it. I don't think I did, if I'm honest. So the next one we're going to have to do with him is going to be the approach. FS to crew mode approach, which is what we're in. As I put the auto brake. We could probably get away with low at Schiphol, to be honest. Order a beer. I don't think you can order a beer. FMGS prepare. Also breakers required. Run the approach briefing. Are you ready for the approach brief? Let's do this. Are you ready for the approach brief?
Ready.
Right, so here it is, Governor. We're going to descend rapidly. We're going to bank hard. We're going to land on the runway like a boss. Any questions? Any questions?
That's checked and no questions.
He's got it. Andrew, W75, 10 months of support. Thank you so much, Andrew. Joran Costa? Joran Costa, I think that's how we say your name. Thank you so much for subscribing. Welcome to the Nut House. Can we give him a massive nutty welcome? Thank you for supporting the stream. Feel free to smash 20 emoticons at your disposal, all over Twitch. What was wrong with my approach briefing? I thought I did a good one. Any questions? No, that sounds fun. Oh dear. Right, approach, descent, initiate, MCDU program descent at 10,000 feet. We're at 18 at the moment, we're fine. EFIS option CSTR, what the heck is that? EFIS option CSTR? I don't even know what that is. Could you do an Austrian flight? I think I was kind of thinking of heading towards Denmark, actually. CSTR. Where's CSTR exactly? You play League of Legends? No, I don't. Think you missed a sub at takeoff? I hope I didn't. I do remember there being a sub, but not at takeoff. Hello 123T2. I'm sure I greeted him. Bay on Wheels, is that you? I don't remember Bay on Wheels. I do apologise, Bay on Wheels. Welcome to Nut House. Thank you for subscribing, sir. I'm apologise. I missed that completely. I don't know what I was doing, but thank you so much. I'm sure the community gave you a massive nutty welcome. Thank you, Bay on Wheels. Pick a switch, any switch. C-strut is a button on the FMC. That one. What does that do? I've never used C-strut. What does it do? You did Bay on Wheels. Well, who did I miss then? If I didn't miss Bay on Wheels, who did I miss? LS button as required. Yeah, we'll use that. Shows constraints on your nav display. Ah, thank you. Ooh. Ooh. Constraints. That's what it stands for. Constraints. 14K. Yeah, we're coming down to Holland. We're going to put the seatbelt sounds on soon. Approach and landing. This is going to be hilarious. Whoa. Did he just say something? Because I've got him muted. Right, let me find out what the pressure is down at Schiphol right now. Let's have a look. The METAR. Pressure is currently 1033. Blimey. Temperature 7 degrees. It's all good. I can't get over the size of that winglet. It's just unbelievable. First officer says go for it or something like that. That's pretty much what I did for the briefing. Got a dog. It's a Westie. Scaleboats from the Netherlands. Nice. Sharklets, not winglets. Ah. Because they look like a shark's fin. You missed Execution. Blimey. I definitely don't remember that name. Let me scroll back here. How did I miss that? Well, I do apologise if I missed that. I can't find him at the moment. I'd have to scroll all the way back. Spec Silent Sean, hey Paul, was curious if you're going to be streaming any of the new RCT next week. Keep up the awesome work. Rollercoaster Tycoon, do you mean? Why, is it back out again? I haven't watched it. Is it back out? Is it on another beta or is it release final? I thought they weren't going to release it soon. You haven't missed any subs. Thank you, Callum. I'm not sure though. Some people think I have. You're going, I'm Austrian, I live in the Netherlands, so welcome to Eham, Schiphol Airport. It's been a while since I've been there actually. Alright, we need to do this checklisty stuff now. What do we need to do? Approach. Activate approach phase.
Approach phase activated.
Approach checklist. Approach checklist. How do we get him to do this? Approach checklist.
Flight level 100.
What did he just do? What did he just do? I've no idea what the guy just did. He's supposed to be going through a checklist right now. Approach checklist. Restart checklist.
Okay.
Approach checklist.
Approach checklist. Briefing.
Confirmed.
ECAM status.
Checked.
Seatbelts.
On.
Checked.
On.
Baro ref.
1033 set.
1033 set. MDA decision height.
Dang it, I didn't set the decision height, did I? 1033. Temperature is 7 degrees, I think. Barrow decision height's going to be 300. set.
300 feet set. Engine mode selector.
Normal.
Approach checklist complete.
Woo! We got through that one. Hello, 123T2. Hi, Paul. Do you have the name for my YouTube channel? Any ideas are accepted. I think you should go with 123 Hello or Hello 123.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be arriving at our destination shortly. If you're making a connecting flight, please see the customer service agent meeting this flight or the video monitors inside the terminal for connecting gate information. For your continued safety, flight attendants will now walk through the cabin to secure it for landing. We'll collect any off-service items, newspapers and any other items that you wish to discard or may not be taking off the aircraft with you. Also, in preparation for landing, please turn off all electronic devices. Stow these devices within all other carry-on items. Please use caution when opening the overhead bins, as items may have shifted during our flight. Please stow your tray tables and return
I'm going to turn that
to
down.
the upright position and check the security of your seatbelts. We'll be landing shortly. Thank you.
This is the cabin volume down here. That, like, if you don't want that, you can just slide that off. I'm just looking at the next checklist. Once the final landing flap has been selected, speak landing checklist. Okay. And then we can do cleanup. Right, I've got you. So next stop is landing. So basically, we're coming in now. We're then going to go flaps 1, flaps 2.
Hi there, flight deck. Okay, thanks for letting me know. Captain, the cabin is secure.
Thank you. How many screens do I have? I have 4 in total. Please use caution when opening overhead bins as some of your items may be happy to see you. Depends how much turbulence we had, I suppose. Oh dear. Right, we're going to have to arm the approach shortly. Can we get them to do that? How do I get that? How do I get the flight or first officer to arm the approach? Do I just say arm approach, or do I say set approach, or something like this? Does anybody know what the command is? Flaps 1.
Speed checked. Flaps 1.
Arm approach.
Approach is armed.
So far, so good. Why is this thing way off course? What the heck? This thing is way off course. This is not good. This is insane. Why am I so high? Okay, this is not happening. This is not happening at all. Something very wrong on that approach. Yeah, the reason I need more drag is because we were way too high. That's why I need more drag. I'm going to just turn back around and intercept that glide slope. That went horribly wrong. It's always time for manual.
2,500.
We'll come down to like 2,000 and then intercept the glide slope. I think we should have been a lot lower as we came on that final turn. I think that's what went wrong. I think I should have set the altitude lower. Right, let's level off. It almost feels like the land is in the water here. Look at it. Yeah, we'll do landing checklist when we go to final flaps, apparently. That's what it's saying. Once the final flap has been selected, then speak landing checklist. We haven't done final flap yet. Gear is not down, bro. Gear is nowhere near down. Let me zoom out here and get a better idea of where the glide slope is. I think you missed a setting in transition. You reckon? I definitely missed something. Let's see how we can get on this time. Flaps 2. Flaps 2.
Speed checked. Flaps 2.
That's still not very pleasant, if I'm honest. I might just go manual again, you know. Flaps full.
Speed checked. Flaps full.
Cabin crew, seats for landing.
Landing checklist.
Landing checklist. Cabin crew.
Advised.
Auto thrust.
Off.
ECAM memo.
Landing no blue.
Are you sure about that?
Nope.
Landing checklist complete.
Gear down.
Gear down.
Are you sure about that? I'm waiting for him to shut up so I can tell him to put the gear down.
Localizer.
You what, mate? Okay, the gear is nearly down. Gear's down.
1,000.
1,000. Glide. Sync rate.
Okay, dude. I don't need luck. We're fine. It's just getting on the approach is the hard bit. The landing's like not that hard. He says. As he face plants it. Just the approach was wrong coming off that final turn. We were way too high. I should have looked at the charts, to be honest. My bad.
$500.
Thurso Scania, thank you so much, sir. 8 months of support.
100
400
above.
above.
Minimum.
300.
Proceed.
$200.
Yeah, default airport by the look of it.
70, 60, 50, 40, 30, 20, retard, 10, 5.
Spoilers. Reverse green. D7.
That guy. He's a law unto himself. I only put the brakes on low, so we're fine. Like,
70 knots.
he's calling out the speed. Is with D7? It's alright. Clean up. Clean up. Oh my God. Clean up. Clean up. Clean up! Clean up! Clean up? Oh my God. Are you deaf? Clean up. I'll tell you what. I'll do it myself. Idiot. Oh dear. What have you done with the flaps, matey? You left them all on, haven't you? You left everything on. You just leave it all to me. You're supposed to be the first officer. You suck. That's what you do. You suck, bro. Just do everything myself. James Goddard 883, 12 months of support. Thank you, James. How do we get him to literally clean up? Clean up. Clean up. It's just saying off. This is insane. We'll ignore that. Oh dear. Is it okay to clean up? Is that what we say? Hang on. Okay to clean up.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the conclusion of our flight. Please remain seated with your seatbelts fastened until the captain has turned off the seatbelt sign and the aircraft is parked safely. This will be your indication that it is safe to move around the cabin, gather your belongings and disembark. We'd like to thank you for flying with us today. We appreciate your business and we hope to see you once again on a future flight. Thank you.
So the phrase is okay to clean up. That's what we have to say. I gotcha. Right, parking, apparently. Never forget to run the parking checklist if you intend to make a second leg. Uh-oh. Okay, hang on a sec. I need to read this. Optional. During the taxi, speak after landing checklist. The first officer will read the checklist silently and then announce that the checklist is complete. Okay. We need to do this. After landing checklist.
After landing checklist.
Okay, so he's going to do stuff.
After landing checklist complete.
Right, I'm not really sure what he's done, but he's gone and done some stuff. Right. Please connect external power. If you need external power and the APU is not running, ask the ground crew for external power with cockpit to ground and then do it. Parking checklist is APU bleed on, engines off. Okay. I think we should try and get GSX to give us a parking facility. Gate J, 7-2 medium. Dutch Airlines will do. We're going to go to J72. Could you put a bad weather flight? I've got it on active live weather, so this is apparently the weather over at Schiphol right now. Sounds like the stewardess is German, didn't pick the UK crew. I did pick the UK crew, and I'll prove it. Okay, you go to config, and it says UK crew. So, I did pick UK crew. Right, where's my taxi? Oh man. I don't know where he is. Is that him? No, that's not him. Oh my god, this airport is so big. Taxi at 25, what do you mean? Like, the terminal is over there, look at it. This is insane, this airport. I'm going to turn that display off. It's alright, we've got 2 tons of fuel left. We can get over there. It's a 15 to 25 minute taxi. This is incredible. $25's too fast at 20 max. Yeah. Well, we have to take a bit of license with that one. Do I have my P3D settings? I used Rob Ainscoe's settings as a default. If you Google Rob Ainscoe P3D, he's got a bunch of like low, medium, high res SLI settings. I use them as a starting point, and then it's down to what you've got on your system. You know, it depends on your graphics card and stuff. Whoa, that was a bit of a sharp turn. Is that water? I think we've got a scenery error. I'm seeing a bit of water coming over the road. Oh, it's gone under the road, funnily enough. Can you see that? A bit of water on the road here. Having said that, this whole place is like pretty close to sea level. Don't sink, lol. When you're at Amsterdam, 25 is the minimum if you want to keep to your schedule. My ground speed's only 15. Perry, change your crew voice pack for each fight. Great stuff, by the way. However, you need to learn how to pronounce up. Kappa. I don't know. Maybe it's my braces is stopping me from saying P, up, very well. Maybe I just need to retrain my voice activation. Is that my taxi? That might be him, you know. He's here. It's taken him 15 minutes to get over here. How do I spell the place where you get your settings from? Rob Ainscoe. Rob Ainscoe is A-I-N-S, and then like the word cough, effectively. Rob Ainscoe. Keep going, bro. Keep going. Oh no, you're gonna go on the grass or something. Where are you going, dude? Oh my god. He's aborted. Why does the GSX always do this? There's definitely a scenery issue going on. I got too close to the pickup again. Is that what it is? Right. Revoke follow me. Yes. Request follow me. Yes. Well, my other option is I just teleport there. We've got a case of cars coming along here and then disappearing. Did you see it? There, you see him? There's definitely a scenery problem here. Yeah, it's definitely default scenery. I haven't installed my skip all. I installed most of my UK stuff, and then I thought I'll do the rest of... I installed my Fly Tampa stuff, and then I thought I'll do my other Euro stuff. I think I did Germany. I think I did my German airports or something. But I didn't get around to Schiphol. Or I did Copenhagen, I remember that. I've definitely done Copenhagen. No, don't do it! Don't do it! Look at this. That's not something you see very often out of a cockpit. Oh my god. I think I should just teleport over there. I think I should have gone left. Yeah, that was the first flight. We'll be setting up for the next one shortly. We need to decide where we're going. It needs to be somewhere about, I don't know, an hour away. I'm kind of thinking Denmark. It's not too far. We could just go to Copenhagen. I know I've got scenery for that. I don't know how far it is though. Matt would never do that. I know Matt would never do that. That's because he's a tryhard, lol. I haven't got any scenery for Vienna. Copenhagen's a lovely airport with the scenery pack. But I don't know how... Somebody have a quick look how far it is from Schiphol to Copenhagen. Yeah, we could go to Germany. I've got some airports in Germany. Can't remember which ones though. Follow me has arrived. He's on your right. Where is he? Oh god! He's gonna abort now, isn't he? He's going to abort on me. I bet he does. Oh, he's not. I need to run him over, but he's not aborted. I don't think I've got 800k. Get lost. It's not 800k. 600k to Copenhagen? Are you having a laugh? That sounds a bit far. Amsterdam to Copenhagen is 633. Google says 1 hour 20. Yeah, that's quite... that's a bit far then. I don't know if I've installed scenery for Frankfurt or not. One hour 16 flight time to Copenhagen. One hour 16 is not so bad. I don't have Paris scenery. I don't want to get too close to this guy. I don't want him aborting on me again. Get to Italy. Italy's quite nice. Down that west coast of Italy's really nice. I'm trying, Ceci. Considering I almost ran him over though, and he wasn't bothered. Ah. They're already waiting for me. Impressive. How's he managed to float numbers over his head? That's a neat trick, bro. Come on, come on. Cross your wands, cross your lightsabers. Don't cross the streams. And... okay. Right, what was that checklist? After landing checklist, is it? GSX is saying cut engines. You'll have to wait, GSX. Parking checklist.
Parking checklist. APU bleed.
On.
Checked.
On.
Engines.
Off.
Seatbelts.
Off.
Exterior lights.
Off.
Fuel pumps.
Cockpit from ground.
Off.
Parking brake and chocks.
Parking brake and chocks. Hang on a sec. How do we do the cockpit thing? From ground. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, the chocks are in and you can release the brakes.
Nice. Set.
Parking checklist complete.
Yes! We got through it. Woohoo! Right, can we get a D-board in here? Christian137619 with a resume sub. Thank you so much, Christian. Thank you for carrying on support. I've left the beacon on because the APU is still on. I need to get ground power now. There was a way to correct ground power. But I've forgotten it. Hang on, let me try something. Cockpit to ground.
Go ahead.
External power, please. Request external power. What do we say? I've forgotten what we say. External. Oh, that was it. Please connect external power.
Roger. Connecting the GPU.
Now, I wonder if that ties up with what you see down here. Ground services. Oh, he's done it. Look at that. He did as well. Ground power available.
Captain, the GPU is now connected.
Sweet. We're now on external power. We should let the passengers deboard now. Send the beacon light off now, actually. Whew. Can you take off now? Dude! Dude! It's not just like, you know, put your throttle forward and off you go. It doesn't work that way. We've got a bunch of work to do now. We've got to work out a flight plan for a kickoff. I need to do something with this guy. We need to let all the passengers off now. We need to request a deboarding. Can we just do it with FSX or can we do it with this thing? Board. I think we can tell this to do it. Pre-flight boarding. How do we tell this thing to deboard now? The red beacon goes off when the main engines are off. No, the beacon goes off when no engines are off. Basically, if you put the beacon on, it's a signal to the ground that you're about to start an engine. So if you're going to put your APU on, you need to tell ground. That's how I've understood it. If you put the beacons on, it wakes the ground crew up because you're about to start an engine. Runway 8 right. 9 months of support. Thank you, Runway 8 right. I think we're going to have to just get GSX to do this, but I've got a feeling. Request deboarding. I've got a feeling you need to get FST crew involved, but I don't know for sure. When do you start giveaway? Dude, why are you here, the nutters? Why are you here, bro? I don't always do giveaways, sir. But requesting them is pretty rude, to be honest. Right, which doors do you want? Front cargo. Door, front cargo. It's that one. Probably wants aft cargo as well. Bri, you work at an airport. Main engines only. Okay, so I've always understood that the beacon goes on when you're about to start the APU. Are you saying that that's not the case and you only do it when you start the engine? Because I was told that you put the... I was told by an actual pilot that you turn that on when you're going to start the APU. Don't know. I don't know who's right, who's wrong. Open front and aft. Well, at least we've got some proper air stairs in this. Okay, we're going to have to fire up PFPX. Let's have a look at the Copenhagen route. Hankan, 13-month support. Thank you, Hankan. Yeah, I know the APU's higher than the engines up here. I know that. But you still have to alert them, don't you? I don't know. It's about when they start the mains. But they usually tell you to start the mains, don't they? So they know it's going on. I'll check it out anyway. Whatever. Right, let me pause this. And we're going to flick over to PFPX. And where are we going to go? We're going to go try Copenhagen. Was that it? Let's go for a new flight. New flight DLH was 1197. 1197. From, we are in Eham. And let's see where it is to Copenhagen. Copenhagen, what am I... Hang on a second. What's the code for Copenhagen? It's not finding it. I'm clearly not spelling it right. EKCH. EKCH. Castrop. Ah, Castrop, that's why. Right. Let's see how far it thinks that is. So that would be 1 hour and 20-minute flight, that would be. It's actually quite far. What's this one? EKDK. EKDK! Alternative is to head towards Germany. What airports have I got in Germany? Is there an airport on the way? Somewhere around here, maybe. Hanover. How far is Hanover? I was thinking we could do it in 2 legs rather than one massive kind of 1 hour 20 leg. Dusseldorf. Don't know why Dusseldorf is on here. EDDV. Let's have a look at that one. No! I'm putting it in the wrong computer. Keyboard. EDDV. Hello? EDDV? That's not what that says. That says EDVV. EDDH is a nice flight. Nash555, 6 months of support. Thank you, Nash. Yeah, but where is it? EDDH. Hamburg. It's not too bad. How far is that? That's a 1 hour flight. We could go Hamburg. Don't know if I've got that particular scenery pack. What have I got? I think it was a UK 2000 stuff. Or was it Aerosoft? Might have been Aerosoft. I can't remember. Well, we could go there. That's exactly 1 hour to EDDH. I don't know if I have scenery for it or not. But we could go there. Hamburg would make sense with Lufthansa. That's true. Can't argue with that. Let's have a quick look at the weather. So the weather here in Schiphol right now says... where's the wind? Humidity 87%. Wind 190. So we'll take off from runway 18 left. Doesn't make any difference. EDDH. We shall land Hamburg City. Wind is 220. So we can land on runway 23. That's fine. Let's do that. EDDH is 45 minutes flight time. Well, it's saying here like an hour. Estimated flight time's an hour. Never 18 left. Why never 18 left? Always 18 right or 18C. Okay. 18 right or 18C. Well, we're fairly we could do 18C, couldn't we? Okay, let's do 18C then. That's fine. Let's edit that route. Now, we are going to be heading east. Interesting. Oh, scumbag. I wanted to zoom in and the mouse wheel didn't let me zoom in. So we take off south, bank right, come around. That looks okay. Let's have a look at the stars for this. So effectively we'll be coming in from the northwest. Whoa, that's insane, bro. That is insane. Northwest. Ugh. I suppose that's the approach, but what the heck is that? I don't fancy that U-turn, though. Runway 24 is in use all the time. Runway 24, what do you mean? For... You mean this? Runway 24. We could go 24. We'd have to check the... We'd have to check that if we're going to go northeast. Yeah, 24. That looks good. I think we've got a good SID. I think the star's a bit rubbish. You need a runway transition at EDDH. Okay, how do we get one of those in this thing? How do we get the... Does anybody know how to use this to get the transition in there? See you, Leaky. Hi, bye. You reckon Ribs 023? We haven't got an 023 on here, funnily enough. Ribs. There isn't a Ribs 023. Ribs 023 transition. Yeah, but I can't put the transition in here. Unless you put it into here, do you mean? Ribs 023. Can we put it in here? No, I can't type into there. I don't know how we put the Ribs 023 transition in into this. Red. Route restriction policy. Put it in the FMC, then it works. Yeah, but I want to put it in here. Really? I could do that by flying all around the houses. That works, lol. If you don't mind a much longer flight. That's hilarious. Northwest. So that's the best one. But, like you say, we needed to get a transition to get in properly. I might just go with that, to be honest. That looks fairly okay. Let's apply that. Okay. Aircraft registration. I'm going to go with that one. Random payload, 170 adults. Sounds good. Find destination alternates. Let's put an extra 1,000 fuel in there. Will cost you tons of fuel. Yeah, it will, but I can't work out how to put the transition into this thing. Plan direct to Ribso and then put the transition in. Which was the one we had? That one. Right, so if we go there, and then you're saying we can put in a Ribso 23 transition. Because you said, what was it, Ribso 23, I think? Let's try that. Right, we'll go direct, and then we'll have to try and get a Ribso 23 transition in there. Okay, let's compute that. I think we're good. Compute the flights. Let's release the flight. Right, now to print it. To Adobe PDF and save it over here. There we go. Let's get rid of that. Let's unpause this. Now I need to open it up on my other PC, and then we can punch this in. Alrighty then. Let's get this lot boarding up. Have they finished yet? Oh, they're still doing it. Dang it, they're still doing it. Okay. Let's go with the fuel first. Packs. We have 177 this time. Quite a lot of people flying to Germany. What else we got? Release fuel was 5.2 tons. Deboarding passengers now. Okay. Cargo is...
You did a great job. Thank you for a wonderful flight.
Thank you for a wonderful flight. Did you hear that? I heard that. 16.4 tons. Release fuel is 5.27. We'll call it 5.3. Great job, pilot. I got them on the ground. That's the main thing, right? PS4 Gamer 2, 11 month support. Thank you, PS4 Gamer 2. Right, so we don't need catering. Request refueling, request boarding. Let's go with that. Okay. EHAM to EDDH is where we're going. EHAM to EDDH. Lol. Right, flight number is DLH1197. Cost index of 30. Cruise is calculated to be flight level 290 at... What's the temperature? Interesting. Minus 50. Wow. FL290 at minus 50 is there. How much my setup cost? A few quid. Did I put in 5.3 tons? I did, didn't I? 5.3 on the block. Yep. What else have we got? Waypoint airway. Ah, that's why. Can you plane with 2 floors sometime? What do you mean? Can you plane with 2 floors? I think I know what you mean. Did we actually boarding requested waiting for the service to complete? Okay, what's going on out there? Okay, they're still loading everything. That's fine. Right, flight plan. This is where it's going to get fun. Flight plan, where are we? There it is. ATC route. EHAM. Taking off out of, what do we go with? Runway 227 or something, was it? Runway 24. Departing out of runway 24. Like so. We're going to go for S2K737. So let's scroll that up there. S2K737, there it is. Okay. Let's insert that. Then we're going to go to ANDIK, which is there. Then direct to Ribso, which is presumably in here somewhere. No, we'll do that in a sec. So if we punch this in the arrival, take the Andic 1SY. They don't use that, but whatever. Okay, it doesn't matter. Arrival was on runway 23, ILS 23, and we are coming in on Ribs 2A, if we've got it. Ribs 2A. Now, can we get a transition out of this? What did you say the transition was, guys? Was it ribs 2... Somebody said the transition was like ribs 2-3 or something. Can somebody let me know what that was? What was that transition to come in on ribs 2A? Need to punch it into here. Press Vias on the left. Okay. Via. Ah, this one. Yeah? Via rib 2-3. Like that. Do we need to insert that, or do we have to put the transition into here now? Ribs with red sauce, Kappa. Do I need to put the transition in, or is that good with the via in? Check your approach charts to be sure. Hang on. Have a look at my approach chart then. This is true. I do not fly planes in real life. I'm just a humble streamer. EDDH. Let's have a look. Hamburger. So people are getting on. Ripso 2A. Crikey. Looks like it does have a crazy approach pattern. Flippin' heck. You need to get ILS 2-3, then press via, then put rib 23 and insert. That's what we did. So we've put insert now. That's exactly what we did. You're eating your apple pie watching this. I'm jealous, bro. I love apple pie and custard. Rusing, you need to have a little bit more patience, sir. Lots of people saying hello. I don't know about you, but when I get in an aircraft, I don't say hello to everybody. Just kind of get on. Let's have a look what we've got here. We'll have a look at the plan in a second. We've got discos all over the place, I think. Let's start at the beginning and work down. Okay, Andic. Then we've got disco to the top of climb. Well, that's fine. We're just going to go direct anyway. Top of climb. Then we go to Ribso. DH623. Blah, 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 blah. Going to Pisa. Decel. EDDH. FU. Does that look right to you? I don't know about that. Yeah, we need to have a look at the plan a little bit. Let's go to plan. Let me zoom out a touch more. Really? Does that look alright to you? That looks fine to me. Looks like a decent sort of dog leg back onto the runway. I think that looks okay to me. Arrival looks fine. Okay. Time for takeoff, lol. As if. As if it works that way. Right, what have we got here? Did we finish with the FMC? I didn't really put the perf in, did we? Flaps 1. 153, 153, 155. What is the transition altitude out of Schiphol? Is it 6k? Does anybody know what the transition altitude is in Schiphol? You know, pilot, but my gut says full speed. It doesn't work that way, unfortunately. These days, everybody's very conscious about the cost of fuel and burning fuel being bad. It tends to be... Is it 3,000? Blimey. 3,000. Okay, that looks good. Flex 47 degrees. What is the temperature here in Schiphol? We might need to put the anti-ice on, I think. Temperature's down to, well, it's 7 degrees. Yeah, I think it's 3,000. I know there's some trolls in chat as usual. I'm just going to ignore you lot. Boarding completed! It's all good. In that case, we can probably shut the doors, can't we? Okay. Just going through and making sure I haven't missed anything here. Right, let's get the FS2 crew thingy. Scroll back. What mode is it in currently? Securing AC. What the heck does that mean? Securing AC. What's the red button? You want to press it? Lol. Turn the time off. Yeah, I should have reset that. Flex temp was 50 something, I think. 47 degrees flex temperature. Securing aircraft. Well, I think we need to change that, don't we? Before pushback. I'm trying to think how to kickstart this now. Should we just scroll it back? If we scroll it back to the beginning here. Before takeoff, after start, low start, before start procedure, that's the top one. Thanks. Before start procedure, that's what we want. I take it these guys are finished out here. Nope, they're still getting on with it. Bizarrely enough. Alright. Before start procedure.
Captain, external power is still connected.
That's a good point. It's a good point that you make, Mr. Invisible. External power is still connected. Alright, so what we're saying is we don't put the beacons on and then we just get on and start this up, yeah? So let's just fire up the APU here. Your colour has changed. No, it hasn't. Not on the screen. It might have changed in your browser, dude. Nobody can control the colour in your browser. Put the navs on. What do you mean? Oh, the nav light. What was the name of this mod? Do you mean the Aerosoft Airbus? This is the A320, if that's what you mean, sir. APU's coming up. APU is not yet available. It's now available. Right. I shall get the... was it cockpit to ground, we say?
Go ahead.
Please disconnect external power. Go ahead and disconnect external power. Oh my god. This is the annoying thing, is you have to look up how to say every phrase. Until you remember them. Please disconnect external power. Please disconnect external power. Please disconnect external power.
Roger. Disconnecting the GPU.
Yeah, once you know these off by heart, it's good. Sat watching from my new TV. This is a surreal experience. Your new TV? What have you got? What have you been splashing out on, dude? Yeah, $200 for the pro version of the simulator. It's not cheap. That's for sure.
Captain, the GPU is now disconnected.
Okay, that's that done. How do we kick it into the next bit? I don't remember. Before start procedure.
Okay. Captain, we still have a door open.
Well, close it, bro. You've got the buttons right next to your leg. Just saying. Okay, that's that done. Before start checklist to the line.
Before start checklist down to the line. Cockpit preparation.
Completed.
Completed. Gear pins and covers.
Removed.
Signs.
On. On.
Ideas.
I haven't got any. Nav.
Fuel quantity.
Well, that's a good one. 5.2 tons. 5,280 kilograms.
Takeoff data.
Set.
Baro ref.
Hang on. Set.
Set. Before start checklist completed to the line.
I should have actually said what it was then. I should have gone 1033 set. You have to excuse me on this, guys. I'm new to FS to Crew, and I am still going through a learning curve right now. You forgot to reset the flight timer. Is that part of that check? You might be right, actually. Elapsed time reset. Yeah, you're right. Actually, which is the... Is that one? How do we reset that one? Oh, there you go. Is that now running? Elapsed time check. Looks cool. It is pretty cool once you get used to it, but I'm still getting used to it. Right, what mode are we on here? Below start, below the line. Okay. Okay, let's do the next bit then. Before start checklist, below the line.
Checked.
Restart checklist.
Okay.
Before start checklist, below the line.
Before start checklist below the line. Windows and doors.
Closed.
Closed. Beacon.
Whoops.
Checked.
On.
Thrust levers.
Idle.
Parking brake.
Set.
Before start checklist complete.
Okay, that's that done. So now we need to work out where the heck we are going. This is a nightmare of an airport. Dr. Dre, up. Gaffer, hi Paul, chat and mods. I've been and still will be lurking for a while this evening. Enjoying the stream as usual. Always do what you do, Paul, and never change. Keep up the good work. Thank you so much, Dr. Dre. You had a few nice little puns in there, I noticed. Right, I need to have a look at the chart here. On the ground. So we're going to go out of runway, is it 24?
Checked.
Shut him up a minute. So look at the ground chart. Oh my god. Right. Runway. I need to look at the right airport first. This is such a nightmare of an airport. Eham. The state of it. Good god. There are too many runways! Can we get a taxi request? We'll just get a follow me over to 2-4 maybe, I don't know. We'll do that in a minute, we'll get a follow me to 2-4. That's probably the easiest thing to do. What's up, scrubs? Is that how you greet your fellow viewers? What's up, scrubs? You can simulate engine failures, yes. You can set them. Either to randomly occur or on a time. Okay. I don't know which way we're pushing back here, but looking at the lay of the land, I think it makes sense to go tail right, nose left, so I'll probably need to set up the config for that. Tail right, angle 90 degrees, 48 feet probably. That'll do. Cockpit to ground.
Go ahead.
We are ready for pushback and engine start.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. The pin has been inserted. The beacon is rotating. Engine intakes are clear. And the chocks have been removed. Release the parking brake, please, and stand by to start number 2.
Brakes released.
Roger on the brakes. Start the push, and you're cleared to start engine number 2.
I'd love to know who revs their engine and then knocks on the door. What is that noise? Seriously, what is that noise? Definitely need to install skip all scenery and then fix this problem I've got here. This game is free. Yeah, totally free, bro. Like everything in life, it's completely free. They're breaking in. Is that what they're doing? I'm supposed to say something at this point. Starting engine 1. Supposed to do something here about the cabin crew. Ah, arm the slides.
Cabin crew, arm slides and cross-check.
Arm the slides! And don't forget the roundabouts. We want to play on those as well. Yeah, Flight Sim is the freest stuff ever, exactly. It's like the cheapest thing you can get into. What was the flight level? Flight level was 290, wasn't it? Okay, you can stop pushing back now, bro. Just saying. It's probably good enough just about here. Okay.
Pushback is complete. Set parking brakes, please.
Parking brake set. Brake set.
Okay, Captain, the tug is removed and I'll see you on the right-hand side with the pin.
He's going to see me on the right-hand side with the pin. I'm not locking and unlocking the door, no. They should always sat down. I think I'm supposed to do something now. You are cleared to disconnect and go to hand signals.
Have a safe flight.
Getting though. Right, we've done that bit, we've done that bit, we've done that bit. Right, after start procedure. After start procedure.
Flaps 1 plus F.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, welcome on board today. This is your purser speaking. Please direct your attention to the cabin crew for important safety information. There is an instruction card in your seat pocket that illustrates the safety equipment on board this aircraft. Regulations require compliance with this information.
Right, I'm going to shut it up a minute.
All crew instructions. The lighted information sign.
Shh. Keep it down.
Fasten your seatbelt by
Exuna, 20 months support. Thank you, Exuna.
tighten by pulling on the belt.
After start checklist.
After start checklist. Anti-ice.
That's a good point.
Doors are clearly marked with exit signs and instructions for door operation. Each door is equipped with an
Engine anti-ice on.
locate the
ECAM status.
view and note that the nearest exit may be behind you. In an
Checked.
emergency, light
Pitch trim.
Set.
the cabin is pressure.
Rudder trim.
If there is a loss of cabin pressure,
0.
the door will open and oxygen mask.
After start checklist complete.
Remain seated with your seatbelt
Cool.
fastened and pull a mask towards
Right,
you.
I need to do a flight control check now.
Oxygen will be
You know,
flowing through the mask.
you normally give him less than a favourable ham signal.
Cover your nose and mouth with a mask. Place the electric band around your
Flight controls check.
head by pulling on.
Ready.
Secure your own mask before
Full left. Full right.
Is it
under you.
Neutral.
right? Is it me or does he go?
Once outside
Does he go
the sky,
full left, full right, neutral?
if the
Listen.
fails to inflate, use the tube placed near.
Full up.
Your jacket is equipped with a light.
Full down. Neutral.
Rudder.
A non-smoking flight. Smoking
Full left.
in the cabin.
Full right. Neutral.
Cabin lights will now be turned off.
It's like the guy that they got to record that sat with the microphone and put it to his mouth and went full left, full right, and then he went neutral. I love the recording. Okay, what have we got here? FSQ before takeoff to the line. Taxi clearance obtained. Right, I need to get a follow me now. We're getting a follow me out of runway 24. Runway 24 start. Select a parking facility. Vehicle's on its way. I hope this is going to work. That's Alex Ridge's voice. Well, he needs to move the microphone away from his face. Taxi obtain clearance rights. Below takeoff checklist to the line. No, that's not right. That's not right. Before takeoff checklist to the line.
Before takeoff checklist down to the line. Flight controls.
Checked.
Checked. Flight instruments.
Checked.
Checked. Briefing.
Confirmed.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah.
Flap setting.
1 plus F. Config 1 plus F.
Config 1 plus F. V1, VR, V2, flex temp.
V1 153. VR 153. V2 155. Flex temperature 47 degrees.
V1 is 153. V rotate is 153. V2 is 155. And for the flex temp we have 47 degrees. ATC.
Confirmed. cleared. Checked. Go away. I don't know. Yes. It's all good. What do we say to him? He says ATC. I can't remember what we say. Checked. Confirmed.
Heading 90 set.
You what, mate? I don't know how to get him to finish that bit. Has he put a little taxi light on? Scrubber. I don't know how we get the next bit done. I don't know, he's still doing something in the before takeoff checklist that is not in the manual. Set.
ECAM memo.
Set?
Before takeoff checklist completed to the line.
Just guessing the answers because the manual's just wrong. Seatbelts are on, all that's on, that's good. Say check to every item, problem solved. It doesn't work though, Matt. Like, sometimes he wants the word checked, other times he wants the word set.
Hi there, flight deck. Okay, thanks for letting me know. Captain, the cabin is secure.
That's good to hear. I guess all that banging on the door, you had to put up a bit of a fight to keep it secure. It did sound like a whole bunch of people were trying to get in at one point. Wait, put VNAV back on. Did he knock it off? Dumbo. Thank you for that. Something I said caused him to knock the VNAV off and put it on heading select. Nope. The banging on the door was the auditions for the Mile High Club. Oh, I think I'm going to change the voice so we get a different... Let's go for the Euro voice and see what happens. We've suddenly changed co-pilot now. Let's put the cabin audio back up a bit. He's turned off the auto throttle as well. Are you serious? What is this guy doing? What did I tell him to do exactly? It's unbelievable. APU off. Oh my god. This guy is such a sloppy co-pilot. Good job you lot are spotting this. This is it. You either do it on your own or you rely on somebody else to do it for you. But when you rely on them and they don't do it, that's when you've got a problem. Cabin crew seats for departure. Cabin crew seats for departure. I don't know if they've taken that or not. That's supposed to trigger them to do something. Yeah, the landing select's already on from last time. Which you don't need. Do a PA announcement. Which one? Which one do you want to do? Welcome, departure delayed. D slides? What's D slides? I'm not doing the welcome. We've already done welcome, Ceci. We've been on they're all sat down and everything. Be a bit odd doing a welcome now. Before takeoff checklist below the line. I don't know if the cabin crew have been advised. That's the thing. Hang on, let me put the display on. Before takeoff checklist below the line.
Before takeoff checklist below the line. Cabin crew.
Advised.
Are you sure about that? TCAS.
TA.
Engine mode selector.
Normal.
PEX.
On.
Checked.
On.
Before takeoff checklist complete.
I don't know if they were notified, you know. I'm a bit concerned about that. Cabin crew seats for departure. Yeah, I definitely went through. It definitely went through, but I'm not convinced it's worked properly. Yeah, well, we are in the Netherlands. This is the Euro guy now. Use the takeoff PA. Hang on. Takeoff delay. Welcome, departure delay, gate return, takeoff delay, cruise, top of descent, map, hold, turbulence, divert. I don't know what the D slide is. I can't see. Rejected, RTO. I can't see which one you mean, dude. I don't know which one you mean. Which announcement? Disarm slides. Yeah, we don't want to do that. Oh my god! Bro! You've given up on me? Oh, you scumbag. You can never trust GSX. Is this... Oh, maybe he got us there. Maybe this is it. Let me have a quick look. That should say 2-4. If this guy's brought us to entirely the wrong place, there it is. There's 2-4. It's all good. It's fine. He did his job admirably. What are you on about A8 to S7, dude? I have no idea what you're talking about. Alrighty then, let's pull up here and get everything else done. Okay. Oh, the taxi route, is that what you're on about? Fair enough. Right. Let's get this right. Takeoff procedure. Okay, that didn't work. Takeoff.
Check.
Okay, so apparently that's got him ready. Okay, so the strobes are not on. What have I missed? The strobes are not on. Takeoff lights are not on. Just a whole bunch of stuff has not been done. What do you mean try 1 PA? What are you trying to get? What is it you want to happen exactly? There's nothing on here that we can hit apart from welcome. I'm not doing a welcome. Okay, so we need to release the brakes. We need to set the chrono on. Flaps are in the right configuration. Let's hope this guy gets it right. We've done the before takeoff checklist. We already did that. That's the point. We already did that. Chrono didn't engage. Yes, it did. Oh, that one didn't. Why did that one not start? That clock didn't start properly. Can you do a takeoff PA? I don't think so. I've not seen one. If you look. There's no takeoff PA here. There's a takeoff delay, but there's no takeoff as such. Press Chrono next to Q&H. Climb.
Checked.
Flex. Toga.
Checked. Thrust set. 100 knots. Rotate. Positive rate.
Gear up.
Gear up.
So far, so good.
Checked. Gear up.
Dude, I already saw it's put the gear up. Lol. Okay, we're about to start a right turn. Flaps 0. Flaps 0. Do it myself. I think I might have had him muted, to be fair. Autopilot 1 set.
1, 0, 3, 3, cross checked.
We'll let the autopilot take over so we can actually have a look at what's going on out here. There is Skipple. Nice! Nice view. We are up in the air, boys and girls! I don't know, I think I had him muted that time. I don't think that was actually his fault. The problem is, you've got to have the panel open to see whether you've muted him or not. It's just like... If I could just get a little, I don't know, just a little coloured dot somewhere on the screen without the panel, that would be really helpful. We're taking off out of Schiphol, and we're going EHAM to EDDH. It's actually a pretty good view, isn't it? Look at that. Okay, I should be, I've transitioned already, I should be going through some stuff here. Too busy sightseeing. After takeoff. After takeoff, checklist to the line. Okay, looks like we're on the initial climb already. Lol. I completely missed that. Right, landing gear up, retracted, packs are on, that's already transitioned. Seatbelt signs, sticking stone for a minute. Looks like he's done some of it, but not all of it, from what I can work out. Set standard.
Standard, cross-checked, passing flight level 080.
Yep. Checked.
Now.
After takeoff checklist below the line. Checked. Confirmed. How do we get this guy to go on to his next thing? Initial climb is what he's on. After takeoff checklist to the line, there we go. Restart checklist.
Okay.
So we just leveled out at 10k. I'm not exactly sure what he's doing, to be honest. It's kind of weird. TJ, morning Paul. First 2 days back at work so far have been exhausting. My body has gotten a wake-up call with all the moving and lifting I've been doing. I miss my old sleeping pattern. TJ, stay safe, bro. Good luck with that. You'll get fitter and you'll lose some weight. Think of it that way. Initial climb. After takeoff to the line. After takeoff below the line. Below the line with set bar reference to standard, which we've already done. Let's turn that down a bit. Everything else is fine. We'll turn the seatbelts off now. Let everybody go to the toilet and stuff. One's a miss 1982. Toga is for go-arounds and emergency only. Flex temp is your set takeoff thrust and is marked with flex on display. Never arm auto thrust because the levers do it automatically. Yeah, the only thing is that when when we're thrusting forward, and I say to him climb and he goes checked, and then I go flex and he doesn't say anything, and I go toga because when I say toga he's like checked, and then he does his procedure, so I'm a little bit confused about whether I need to do toga for FS to crew. I don't know. I don't normally use toga, but because when he was run through his startup checklist stuff and he said that we're going to do a toga at the end, I know what you mean. You are right. I'm doing it at the moment to try and get it to work with FS2 crew, so I need to figure that bit out. Okay, let's see if we can get a drink up here or something. Have a look at that view. Nice. It's quite a calm day. The pressure is so high. Like 1033 is lovely conditions. Dude, we're not doing barrel rolls. WH5396, I think you're in the wrong chat, sir. You need to go and look in a Battlefield chat or something if you want loops and barrel rolls. You always do toga on the Airbus X, otherwise the co-pilot won't agree. Right, we're in cruise. Let's go and get let's get a drink or something. Fancy a coffee. Let's get the flight attendant dialogue up.
Hello.
One coffee, please. One coffee, please. One water, please. One coffee, please.
Okay, I'll be out there in a moment.
She's a lot friendlier than the British one. The British one's so moody. But she's like, hello. So she's actually quite friendly. I was muted again. It's like, I don't know. I think I'd like that to be like a red and a green color or something. Come in.
Hello, gentlemen. Here are your drinks.
Thank you. Nice. She's a lot friendlier. The Euro crew are way friendlier than the British crew. Good night, this may contain nuts. Have a good day. Why is that down there? Flight attendant dialogue. Some dinner, some breakfast. I love the one where you can just say anything you like and then say, I will keep you updated. Flight control panel unit. Yeah, that's all the stuff. Don't need any of those. Overhead panel. I should have got him to do some of the overhead panel stuff. There's like a whole bunch of things you can do. Set spoiler elevation, all kinds of stuff. Set strobes. Set the landing lights. You can get him to do anything on the overhead if you know exactly what to say. Brakes released. We're ready for pushback. Full pushback, after start, taxi before takeoff, initial climb, after takeoff, then climb, cruise, right. Okay, we're pretty much ready until we get to cruise now. What does flight sim cost an arm and a leg? Because imagine, just look at this thing. Can you imagine the software that's behind this? Just imagine the amount of software that had to be written. This thing is simulating a full-blown flight management computer, and that's just that. Never mind who had to do all these buttons and make them actually do stuff to the flight management. It's seriously complex stuff. The systems inside this are more complicated than anything you're probably used to. That's why it takes a lot of effort, huge amounts. I'll tell you what I haven't done yet. Okay, we're alright. We're fine. You get FSX on Steam for £4. You can. It won't look anything like this though. You're going to have to spend a lot of money to make it look anything like what you might be happy with. Why is P3D not sold as a game? Because it's sold as a simulation, not an entertainment product. They're very specific about that. I'm going to see if I can get a coffee. Whoa, this is actually quite icy, look at that. Is it actually icy on this part of the world? Wow, there's so many trolls in chat. It's like, really? You can get P3D and FSX for free, can you, dude? If you're going to start talking about piracy, you better read my chat rules, sir. Poor student can't afford flight sims. Well, that's not true. You can get FSX in a Steam sale very, very cheaply. You know, it's never the best you're going to get, but on a budget, it's not bad. Get yourself like a Thrustmaster HOTAS X, about 30-40 quid. It's flight simming for the cost of a AAA title. It shouldn't be snowy in Germany. I didn't think it would. It should either, because it's Amsterdam Schiphol. Hamburg Airport, where we're going, is 5 degrees currently, so we're going to need some engine anti-ice coming in, I think. How's the wife? Yeah, she's making a good recovery, thanks. How often do you play Euro Truck? A day, a week? I record and stream at least once a week. Yeah, Caxo 4, yeah. True. I know it's not meant to be snowy in Germany, but it does actually look pretty good, I have to say. Very crisp day. Euro Truck is better than this. Okay. Do you know what? I've done something to my right hand. This afternoon, it just suddenly started, like, swollen and aching. I can't work out why. The ATC needs re-looking at. What do you mean? We are almost at top of climb. Okay, we've got about 70 nautical before we start descending. When can we expect the next episode of This Mega Day Nuts? Dude, I only put one out yesterday. The next one's going to be next week. Is it carpal tunnel? I doubt it. No, it's like in my hand here. It's like just in here somewhere. It's just sore as if... It's like as if I've been gripping onto something. I've not been doing any rallying or anything, so I can't work out what it is. But the back of my hand feels swollen as well. It's a bit strange. Next OMSA video tomorrow. Okay, I think we're now at cruise, so we have a little thingy for that. Oh no, we have a top of descent, don't we? We don't. Oh, we have a cruise. Hang on, let me turn it up. We'll turn it up and then we'll press the cruise button.
Ladies and gentlemen from the flight deck, this is your captain speaking. We have reached our cruise altitude and the seatbelt signs are switched off, so you're free to move about the cabin if you so wish. I, however, recommend that you keep your seatbelt fastened whenever you're seated. I hope you enjoy the in-flight views, the great service from our cabin crew, and the in-flight entertainment. I'll get back to you with more updates later in flight. Thank you.
Cool. Right, so what altitude do we need to be? Because I got the altitude completely wrong last time. Where are we going into? EDDH Hamburg. Guy sounds Dutch. He sounds Euro. Not Dutch, he sounds Euro. Just gonna look at the charts for a second. Can't find the chart, the one that shows you the ILS intercepts. Right, 20 nautical away here. Let's go down to 4. What about the army and flight crew? What do you mean? CJ, just go to bed, dude. You're clearly knackered. This would be a nice flight in real life, actually. You got a cracking view. Especially on a day like this. It's like super clear. You'd be happy to, TJ. A what? I don't know. After the stream. 11ish probably. 11, yeah. A lot of coffee. Just gonna have to leave for work in half an hour. Yeah, you better not go back to bed then. Oh dear. What a gorgeous view. We are flying to EDDH Hamburg Airport. That's where we're going. Favourite UK airport, blimey. What you using to measure the airport with? I like the style of Stansted. The outside of Stansted is very nice. Gatwick is okay. Heathrow is pretty cool. Right, the distance here is about to pass 0. There we go. Which means we can PA it. Yay!
Ladies and gentlemen, from the flight deck, this is your captain. Hope you had a pleasant flight so far. We are getting closer to our destination and we'll start the descent soon, so please return to your seats and fasten your seatbelts in preparation for the approach. Thank you.
Hey Killjoy, how you doing? Okay. Let's have a look at this. Okay, QNH down in Hamburg currently is 1033. Temperature is 4 degrees. Pretty cold. Barrow we're going to set at 300. Transition altitude. Is a transition 3K down at Hamburg? Does anybody know? Does anybody know that? I'm going to assume it is 3K. Right, approach, ECAM fuel. What's this mode on now? Approach. It's a 5K, okay. Thank you. Right, cruise, FS to crew mode approach. Let's try that. Descent. Okay, let's go for medium brake. Auto brake as required. Prepared the approach. Landing elevation check, that's the only thing I don't know yet. It's the only thing I've not worked out. Okay, hang on, let me try this again. Are you ready for the approach brief?
Ready.
We're gonna gung-ho it, bro. We're gonna YOLO it straight down the runway, hit the brakes, do a stoppie, sit back down. We're not even gonna spill a drink. Any questions? Any questions? Any questions?
That's checked and no questions.
I think he's...
Anytime.
Did she just bring a coffee? What did she just say? Did she say coffee time? Or was that me? Did she say coffee time? Okay, the next thing we do happens around 10,000 feet. She said any time. Is that what she said? Dinner time. I don't think you normally bring the food in when you're in a descent, do you? Is that normal? You're too high again. The purple dot on the PFD is where you should be. Okay, well, you know. We can basically sort that out by a little bit of drag, and let's go down at 300. We'll get it back on course, shall we? Currently in the Airbus A320. There you go. Rectified, dude. See if the flight management manages to intercept it properly again. The cup looks real. What cup? The winglet looks like the 737. Ah, but it's not a winglet. It's a sharklet. It's like... Din, 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 din. It's a sharklet, bro. Have you done the full forge training in Windows? I did. It looks like I'm going to have to retrain it a bit more, though. I went through it, then I went through the additional stuff and trained it all, but I think... Yeah, it's still not quite perfect. Like, it doesn't understand the word up. Okay, top marker skiing. So it should be straight down here and then a loop back, essentially. Okay, question for you guys. Look, given how icy it is outside and the fact that the current temperature is 4 degrees, what would standard procedure be around the anti-ice at this point? At what point would we, you know, turn on the anti-ice for the engine and wing, if at all? I take it we would. I'm just wondering what the procedure is for this, because I don't know. Is there a way of subbing except from PayPal? Yeah, totally, Watson. You can use a credit card, or debit card, or PayPal. There's quite a few options. Stickman, I've got 2 980 Ti's in SLI. ASCII code pilots. Lol. Hey Flight Sim, how you doing? Yeah, I think you can use a subway card as well. Look, it's above the glide path again. I'm gonna put the bit more drag out again. You won't fly through rain clouds, so you would switch it on before entering clouds. Yeah, but surely when we're about to get on the ground, as we're coming down at cold temperatures, is there a risk of ice? Is what I'm saying. I'm sure you have many plans over Xmas, Paul, but please could you include getting rid of Lydia? Yeah, we need to. You need cloud and near 0 degrees for ice. Take one when there's no ice for you, okay. Okay, that extra drag worked. 10,000 feet. Let's see what we've got here. I don't think we're supposed to do it until we hit the transition altitude. It's saying 10,000 feet, but I'm not so sure. No risk if no humidity. Dew point's 3 degrees. Humidity's 93%. I'm going to put the engine anti-ice on. In fact, I'm going to put the wing on as well. Speed brakes on full, dude. Been here a year, never saw Lydia. Yeah, we did it in Christmas last year. The plane left without me. Go! Okay, we're at 10k. Descent initiates. 10,000. Put the constraints on.
Flight level 100.
Ooh, look at that. He's just put the landing lights on. Impressive. I think he already did that. I heard it bing, but I want to make sure. Right, I need to start kicking this guy into action now. Activate approach phase. Activate approach phase.
Approach phase activated. Approach phase activated.
Approach checklist.
Approach checklist. Briefing.
Confirmed.
ECAM status.
Checked.
Seatbelts.
On.
Checked.
On.
Barrow ref.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will be arriving at our destination shortly. If you are making a connection with another flight, please contact our customer service agent meeting this flight or watch the video monitors inside the terminal for connecting a gate information. For your continued flight safety, flight attendants will now walk through the cabin to secure it for landing. We will collect any off-service items, newspapers and any other items you wish to discard or may not be taking off the aircraft with you. You are also requested to turn off all electronic devices. Stow these devices with your hand luggage, please. Please be careful when you open the overhead bins, as items may have shifted during our flight. Please stow your tray tables and return your seats to their upright positions. And check the security of your seat belts. We will be landing shortly. Thank you for your cooperation.
That was funny. Okay, I'm waiting until we get to 5k, they're going to punch in the barrel reference. That's the transition, so I'm just waiting for that before I enter him. He goes on a bit. Don't they always, though? They always do go on a bit.
Flight deck. Okay. Thanks for letting me know. Captain, the cabin is secure.
The cabin is secure. Nice. Hamburg scenery, I'm not 100% sure if I've got installed or not. (1033) set.
1033 set. MDA decision height.
300 set.
300 feet set. Engine mode selector. (1,000 to go).
Ignition.
Approach checklist complete.
Flaps 1.
Speed checked. Flaps 1.
Okay. Landing. Let's to remind myself of this procedure on this thing. Let's turn that off. So we've got flaps 1, flaps 2, flaps 3, flaps full. Set go around altitude. Set go around altitude 3000.
Altitude 3000.
Okay. That's that bit done. How do we tell it to arm the approach again? Look at the view. It's awesome. It's so snowy outside. Okay, I'm gonna just get down to about
1,000 to go.
Let's get down to like 2.7. Don't set the engines to ignition. Well, does it not work the same as the 737 where you put it on continuous? Because the idea is, I don't know about the Airbus, on the 737 you put it on continuous because if one of the engines fails, you basically want it to reignite if the combustion chamber should stop for some reason. 3,000's the intercept. Thank you. Let's climb up again. Is there snow in Germany? I don't think there is, but I think it's meant to simulate the fact that it's pretty cold. It's icy. That's what it's trying to simulate, I think. I know it's not like the 737, but I mean the principle of the engine, you know what I mean. It does look pretty beautiful, yeah. Outside temperature 4 degrees according to the METAR. If you look at the mist down there, that's why I put the anti-ice on, because I reckon that's a very high risk of ice. Right, so far so good. Push the button next to the flight director. Not yet. I do that when I'm on the... when we make the second right turn there, we'll make a dog leg. I'm going to go flaps 2, make a second dog leg, then I'll press that, then I'll arm the approach when we get to there as well, and then it'll be like gear down, full flaps. YOLO! How do we get this guy to arm the approach? Do we just say arm approach? Does anybody know the right word? Activate approach phase. That's not it. It's the button I want. I need to print these things out. No, I know we do it in the... No, that's not what I mean. That's not what I mean. I mean, how do we get him to press that button is what I'm trying to say. Arm approach?
Approach is armed.
That's better.
Checked.
Flaps 2?
Check the speed.
We are way off target again. I think it's that bug again, you know. There's something wrong with the flight management computer. Look at it. It's way off that line. Flaps 2.
Check the speed.
I have checked the speed. Well, we're doing over 200, aren't we? We can't do that yet. We're actually under the glide slope, look. At this point, we should be quite a lot higher. I think 3,000 was too low. We should have come in at maybe 4. It's not in VNAV anymore. It's an approach. Always happens to you on tight turns. Yeah, it's like... If you just look at it, it's weird. It just basically cut that corner off quite a lot. Rob Fitz, 10 months support. Thank you, Rob. Right. It's quite a long intercept, actually. Because of that transition, that like big loop is actually quite massive. Okay, landing gear is on, strobes are on. Overhead's fine. We'll just wait for that little pink dot to start moving down. Is your nav 1 tuned to ILS? The Airbus automatically tunes to the ILS once you put it into the flight management computer. It auto tunes in. Well, that's what it's supposed to do anyway. 128.30. Who knows? Go on to this, the ILS is 111.5, I think. which is not what it's got there. It's Cat 3B 111.5 is what I'm seeing on my chart. Do you need to sub to be a mod? No. No. Mod selection is way more complicated than that, bro. That is never a requirement. Not the com frequency. I don't know. I'm trying to work out where the nav frequency... I don't know if the nav frequency goes into here at all. I think it just goes into the computer. It's not like the 737. You have to lock there if it's correct. Yeah. I mean, it's locked on. I can see that. It's fine. Did the Airbus set the ILS frequency when you select the ILS runway? Yeah. When you choose the ILS runway, when you say ILS 24, it automatically tunes in at that point. We need mountains. We're in the wrong part of the world for mountains. Okay, you can see that dot starting to come down, the little diamond. What do I play GTA on? What do you mean? Oh, PC. That's what you mean. Is it worth getting a G27 for Dirt Rally? I don't have a racing seat or a stand. Neither do I, dude. Yes, as long as you've got something like a firm desk to clamp it to. Because you don't have a seat, you need to be able to clamp it to a desk, because you are going to twist it, yeah? If it's not a firm desk, your desk is going to start moving around. But apart from that, yeah, totally. You're flying too fast. Well, we're not fully locked yet. There we go. Now we're starting.
$2,500.
Drifting. We've got a 28 knot slight crosswind going on. Flaps 2.
Check the speed.
God's sake, slow down the aircraft then, you dumbo. I can't enable flaps 2 yet, we're going too fast. So tempted to put the gear down, but it will freak out on me if I do. Why is it bringing us in so quickly? This is worrying me. Flaps 2.
Speed checked. Flaps 2.
Gear down.
Gear down.
Flaps full.
Check the speed.
Just go back.
1,000.
Sync rate.
Flaps full.
Speed checked. Flaps full.
Thank you.
Cabin crew seats for landing. Glide.
Don't tell me to glide, bro. I'm trying to miss all of these all of these buildings. Imagine living in these apartments.
500.
Jeez.
400.
To get over for this crosswind here.
Three and above. Minimum 200.
Proceed. A little bit higher, but we're okay.
100. 70. 60. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. 10. 5.
Spoilers.
How long is this runway? Because I floated that.
Reverse green. Diesel.
That's a lot of ice.
70 knots.
Clean up. Okay to clean up. Is he taking that or not? I have no idea.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the conclusion of our flight. Please remain seated with your seatbelts fastened until the captain has turned off the seatbelt sign and the aircraft is parked safely. This will be your indication it is safe to move around the cabin, gather your belongings and disembark. We will like to thank you for flying with us today and we appreciate your business. We will hope to see you again on a future flight. Thank you and goodbye.
When he says retard, it basically means you need to retard the throttle. That's what it means. Okay, I think I need to stop a second. Let me just check that he's cleaned up properly. Okay. Turn that off now. Taxi, turn off. Let's get GSX to take us somewhere useful. Gate. Let's go to gate 6. Lufthansa! Yay! We're going to go to the Lufthansa gate. Fantastic. He didn't clean up the spoilers, amateur. We've landed in Hamburg. I presume the guy's going to come from that direction. It did say the guy had been dispatched. Oh, here he is. Right, I'm going to stop because, quite frankly, I think that problem occurs when you're moving and he gets freaked out by it. So I'm just going to stop. Hamburg airport is huge. I don't know, Schiphol's pretty huge. Here he is. Where the heck is he going? Bro, what are you doing? Oh my god, are you going to tell me to go the other way? What the? What? How could he possibly want me to go that way? Was he expecting me to sit here or something? Okay, I'm just going to ignore that. There's no way I'm going to turn around. That's just insane. I'm wondering if he was waiting for us back there. He's going to where you call for him. Oh, what a scumbag. Vote follow me. Request follow me. Right, I called him from here now. I'm going to wait for him. He's gone. I reckon that's him. Right there. Do a 3-point turn. I think you need a reverse gear for a 3-point turn. Just saying. There he is. I see him. You did it again. I didn't. I stopped here and called him, so he should come to here. How much cleaning up does this guy actually do, I wonder? He doesn't do all the cleaning up, does he? He does some of it. That's what reverse thrusters are for. No, they're not. They're for slowing you down. Turn off the oxygen to the cabin. What are you like? What's wrong with you? Here he goes. See? It's all good. Have you installed an aftermarket turbo on that plane? Lol. Squirrel again, Airbus. What's wrong with that? Just got back from wrestling practice. Fair dudes. It does look quite nice in the like the ice and snow, doesn't it? Looks really cool. Ah, confused gainer. I say full throttle and destroy the van. Maybe that's why you're a confused gamer. That's a strange name you've got, actually. Confused gainer. Should that not have been confused gamer? Nothing wrong with the Airbus. There's nothing wrong with the Airbus at all. I've flown in Airbus. More than once. We're fine. Just noticed today that you are in Euro Truck Simulator 2. Do you know what? I still get tweets from people going, "Oh my god, look, you're in the game!" And I'm like, who do you think sent him the photograph? Just like, no! But yeah, people are still finally finding me in the game. It's funny. Yeah, this seems like a reasonable sized airport, judging by the amount of terminals here. This guy just goes blasting over the runway like whatever. Is the real-time weather? Yeah, it is. Yep, active skies running in the background. Or will you ever fly an Airbus A320? Dude, we're in an Airbus A320. What do you mean? That's what this is. It even says it on the side though, if you can read it. Where's this guy taking us? I don't even see the ground crew yet. Ah, there it is. I can see it all now. Yeah, it's quite a big terminal. So you fly the Airbus A380. I don't think anybody's made a good one yet, have they? Has anybody made an actual proper, decent Airbus A380? If you're looking for a big aircraft, the PMDG 747 is going to release soon. That's a monster. But I don't know if there's an A380. If there is, I'll get it, but I don't think there is a good one. Could be wrong. Project Airbus is supposed to have one. Yeah. I wonder if this jetway is active. Please cut engines. Hang on, we need to tell this thing we're going to cut engines, don't we? We need to do ground thingy or whatever. Put the bleeds on. What's he doing? Why is he doing the Macarena? That's fantastic. That dude! That is so awesome. Go ahead.
Okay, the chocks are in now and you can release the parking brake.
Release the parking brake. Fantastic. Request deboarding. That was amazing. I've never seen that. It's because of your great parking. Is that what it was? Is that because I did a good parking? He just did this massive Macarena dance. That's brilliant. I love that. Come on, open up. What does it say? Cockpit to ground. Cockpit to ground?
Go ahead.
Please connect external power.
Roger, connecting the GPU.
Wow, I actually remembered it. Not my aircraft around. I must have turned off the... when I installed it, I must have turned off the aircraft to save frame rates.
Thank you very much. Goodbye.
Captain, the GPU is now connected.
Good night. Thank you.
Put that on. Awesome. That was fun. Do you ever fly Boeing? Yeah, I do. I do indeed. Not done it for a little while. You can talk to the people. No, they kind of talk as they're going past. It's quite funny. You can't talk to them. They kind of... You get some audio where they... It sounds like they're walking past saying things, but they're not really. Whoa! Well, that's going to be the last flight for tonight for me. It's 11 o'clock. My wife's making me food at 11, and it's 5 to 11, so food beckons. Tonight's stream was because I won't be streaming on Friday, but I will be back tomorrow. So I'll be back at 6 PM tomorrow with some Farming Simulator. So hopefully you can join us for some Farming Sim multiplayer action tomorrow at 6 PM. But Friday, Saturday, there will be no stream. I will be at Insomnia on Friday and Saturday. So I will be broadcasting from Insomnia for a couple of hours on Saturday morning at 10 o'clock. So maybe you can catch me then from Insomnia. Maybe we'll even get Stephen Pringle to stick the head around the camera and say hi. Guys, can we please thank the mods? Give me a little squirrel yes if you're a sub, or a GG if you're not. Just to say thank you for keeping the chat clean. We had a few trolls, but whatever. You always get the trolls when you flight sim. It's quite funny. It seems to attract them. Well, that's it from me. I shall see you all tomorrow, 6 PM, for some Farming Simulator action. Thank you so much for joining me. It's been a pleasure. It's been fun. We've been learning a bit of FS2 Crew today. So that's been fun and interesting. And I'm going to try and record a flight sim video in the morning. I've got an OMSI video going out tomorrow, and I'm going to try and do a flight sim video as well. Zunalet, 11 months of support. Thank you, Zunalet. You are 1 month away from a whole year. Thank you so much. Yes, gorgeous grannies in chat, please, for the mods. Well, I shall be back. I hope you have a nice Wednesday evening. It's not often I say that. Hope you enjoyed the stream. I'll be back tomorrow, 6 PM, with Steve-O and the subs for some Farming Sim action. Take care, guys. Love you all, and have a good evening. Great Thursday, and I'll see you tomorrow. Good night.